Hey, hold up 1 second. I know for sure I have full service because I'm standing here right beside the router. All right, so in nature, not animal, not in nature, as a animal, a mammal, what is your job? We're not talking about what the job of people of going to work. No, what is your job?
To go on TikTok. No, I'm just kidding. So you're trying to say there's a function of reproduction, okay? Given that there's a function of reproduction, why ought we use it in that way?
All right. Okay, so a dog will screw another male dog so fast it ain't funny. You see dogs hump everything, right? Have you not seen a male dog screw a male dog?
Yeah, I haven't seen it myself, but yes, I know that animals engage in gay intercourse.
They will hump your legs. Well, but at the end of the day, what are they trying to do?
Pleasure?
They're trying to prolong their bloodline.
Not necessarily.
At the end of the day, it becomes bloodline. If you trace back history, if you go forward...
That could be a part of it.
Everything comes down to bloodline.
I would say the main incentive would be either dominance and or pleasure for like the dogs there.
Pleasure is 50-50, but the bloodline, you pay for bloodline. At the end of the day, you pay for that bloodline.
Wait, what? I'm so confused.
Obviously, you're not from the South.
Yeah, I'm not from the South.
You can trace your bloodline back generations.
Yeah.
Everything. A dog is the same way. When you buy a dog, you're paying for that blood line. You want the top of the line dog, whether it's hunting dog, show dog, anything. It's all about bloodline. That is what our job is to do, is to make a name for ourselves. Procreate.
So, again, here would be my question. Do you think it's wrong to engage in intercourse with an individual who's infertile?
How do you know? Without a doctor, without going to a doctor, you don't know, correct?
You do know, right? In this scenario, because
unless you're doing two men together,
and by the way,
how do you know?
I'm saying in this scenario, they do know, right? Because they found out from a doctor, or they found out from prior circumstances of trying, not having periods. There could be many different indications of that, right? So like, yeah, in that scenario, they could know that they're infertile, right? And in that scenario, you engage in intercourse with them. They know that they're infertile. It leads in no reproduction. Is that wrong?
Hold up. My wife said she was infertile. We have 2 kids. How the doctor said she was infertile.
Appreciate the ground. Thank you. Then that would have been a misdiagnosis. Like, for example, there can be circumstances where an individual is a woman and is born without a uterus. In that scenario, you know that they do not have the capacity to produce children.
Okay.
In that scenario, right, would it be wrong to engage in intercourse with them?
Without a doctor. Without a doctor.
Why are you saying without a doctor?
Because that's new science technology.
Okay, so I'm talking about right now. I know someone's infertile. Is it wrong for me right now, knowing that they're infertile, to engage in intercourse with them?
Well, are they won't?
You can unmute yourself, man. You muted yourself, bro.
No, I had a phone call. No, I had a phone call
Okay.
coming in. It muted it for me.
All right, go for it. Are you good, bro?
It is laggy. Yeah, it's laggy as shit. I just heard it.
Oh, you got an echo, bro. Pause out and then go back in. So mute your mic. I'm muting your mic real quick. I need you to scroll out of the app and then scroll back in. It should pause yourself for me and it should fix it, okay? So scroll out of the app and then scroll back in. There we go. All right, then scroll back in and then you should be able to speak. Okay, for some reason it's not. Yo, give it a second, everyone. Tap that screen. I appreciate the autumn leaves. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Laura. Tap that screen, everyone. TikTok algorithm has been absolutely destroying us here recently. I don't know what's been going on the past few days after this banana. If you want to help us out, though, tap that screen, share the live, copy link, send it to a few friends. You already know the deal, everyone. If you haven't followed me yet, make sure to follow me if you haven't already. That's one of the best ways to support me as well. It sends me out into the algorithm more. For some reason, he's not unmuting himself. And he's not unpausing. You gotta come back into the app, bro. Okay, he just left. All right, okay. We're just gonna go on to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. We are just looking for some debates, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
38.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
You know what's wrong? Listening to that previous person on this app. I wanted to off myself.
You can't say that on TikTok. TikTok, it's TOS. All right, let's go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. We're just looking for some debates, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Okay, this person's not here either. Nice. Let's go to the next person. Everyone keep tapping that screen. Keep sharing the live. TikTok is being so weird. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Nice, bro. Nice. I appreciate the take. All right, next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. Keep tapping that screen, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 45, but I have a bone to pick with you, you know what I mean, and all the gay community right now, because my friend is getting 10 years because this man did not want to leave the restroom, and his daughter was 5 years old. And this man decided that he was going to push my friend, and my friend has been out of prison for 15 years, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of incidents already, you know, and I'm going to call it a sickness. It's not about being gay anymore, what you guys' movement, because, you know, I respected you guys back then because I have an uncle that, you know, passed away from HIV back in the 90s, you know what I mean? And he was the greatest person that I knew that was a gay person, you know what I mean? He would protect children and stuff, but you guys are not protecting children. You're not even protecting the community. You're promoting yourselves out there to everyone and to these children, you know what I mean? And to everyone, you want to push your agenda and can you pronounce your who you are, you know what I mean? So yeah, I got a debate. I got a bone to pick with you guys. You know what I mean? I think it's disrespectful. You know what I mean? I think it's disrespectful that you try to push your shit out there. You know what I mean? And you're pushing it out there now. That's why you put your face down. And that's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. You know, because you know what I'm telling you is real. You know what I mean? You have a sickness of coming on here. You're obsessed, and other people are obsessed to push your bullshit on here. You know what I mean? That's bullshit. We respected you guys back then, but I don't think we're respecting you now. Not a lot of real men out here and women that have children. You're not even caring about our children and about how we feel about it. You're taking away women's rights. You're taking away children's rights. All you guys worry about your fucking selves. You worry about yourselves. We didn't vote you guys in. None of these parents voted you guys in. You know, all these laws were passed. It was secretly passed. You know this shit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. We didn't vote for this. We didn't vote for you guys to be in our schools and try to be creeping up in our restrooms and stuff with our women and children. Go ahead, man. I'm listening in.
First of all, I'm gonna clear up this weird misconception
do not make your food, put it in a Tupperware.
Yo, can I
Laughing
respond?
about it. Hey, you're laughing about it, but my friend is going to be away from his kids.
Can I
and he's getting 10 years
respond,
because
bro?
he was protecting his daughter.
Hey man, can I respond, please?
Go ahead.
Yeah. So first of all, I'm not gay. So like that's a misconception that you've
why
got.
Why you're representing it? Why you're asking those questions? And why
because
you're carrying
I don't think that gay people should be unjustly discriminated against, right, and treated bad, oppressed, looked down upon, treated as if they are differently than you are.
They were never depressed. They were always accepted.
No, that's not true. That is so not true. That's not true. You understand gay marriage wasn't even legalized.
You're lying. You're lying because everywhere my uncle.
Hey man, I'm gonna let you calm down real quick, and I want you to let me respond because I didn't even get to the first point here. I let you speak for a while. I was respectful to you. I'd love to see some of that respect myself. So I'm just gonna finish here, and then I'm gonna let you respond. You also related to the idea that like pronouns are like somehow disrespectful. Right? We've been using pronouns throughout all the context of history. When you use he, she, him, her. Right? These are things that are related to the ideas of pronouns. No one's pushing this. It already exists. Right? We're just accepting people on the basis of the pronouns that they would like to use. The same way we respect people on the basis of the name they would like to use. Right? We're talking about how we refer to each other. Okay? So in general context, he just got removed for community guidelines. There's no reason why that's an issue. TikTok TOS really did not want him there. Damn, I wanted to address that further. He said like I have like a sickness for coming on live. I don't know how I have a sickness for like arguing that gay people and trans people should be accepted. Right? I think that's a pretty wild take, but I could have expected nothing different from an individual whose name on TikTok is protector of children, protector _of_ children. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
35.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
I have mixed feelings about it personally, but I think that there's always going to be people that will find it wrong, because I think morality is subjective, and it may be that that's a result of evolution to sort of balance the decrease in the reproduction it may have caused, but yeah, I don't think you can really. You
don't think that being gay is wrong?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure. Like I don't like.
So what do you mean you're not sure?
Like I'm not sure at like I don't think that per se, like if somebody has certain homosexual tendencies, they are deserving of any type of punishment, or they do. I do believe that they need to be respected. And
do you think it's wrong to be gay or to engage in gay intercourse?
like that's the part that I think is subjective, whether or not to do it. I think to have it.
Yeah, so what's your subjective opinion?
I think my subjective opinion is tied to my circumstances. So I would say that.
Of course. So what's your subjective opinion?
I think, like, for instance, I would be in a situation that would cause me like a certain type of because of, say, the cultural like what surrounds me culturally. It would be, there would be some problems associated with that.
So you do think it's wrong? So you do think it's wrong?
But no, not necessarily. It's just maybe not.
No. So you think it's there's nothing wrong with being gay?
I think I mentioned.
I think GTA 6 is going to come out before we get the answer to this question, bro.
That's all I could say about it.
Okay,
I don't know. I guess it doesn't answer your question.
For sure, man. Appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much. All right, let's go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. We're just looking for some debates, everyone. Tap that screen. Let's try to get to 200,000 likes, y'all. Skyrim 7's about to come out. So real. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
16.
You gotta be 18 plus to join the live. TikTok rules, not mine.
Oh, sorry.
TikTok rules, everyone. 18 plus, 18 plus. Oh, they were so nice about it, though. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hey, what's up?
How old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
51.
Yeah. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
Hey, you are who you are. God made us all.
And is it wrong to be gay or doing?
Yeah, I am. Well, I don't think it's wrong to be gay, but as far as the intercourse goes, that ain't for me.
Is it wrong though?
Is it wrong? I mean, I guess it's not wrong.
What?
I would say it's not wrong.
All right. Well, I'm just looking for people who would disagree. Appreciate you coming on. Chat, what is going on today? The whispering, not his wife being like, please don't. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 19.
What's your birth year?
2004.
For sure. When did you graduate high school?
I'm not in America.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So do you think that being gay is wrong?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So why do you think it's wrong?
I think it's unnatural, and I think that it just goes against like our natural laws. Like, I want to hear, like, what's your opinion on this? Because I know a lot of people don't let you like argue back, but
Yeah,
genuinely, I just think it's unnatural.
Chat, I'm getting fetus vibes. I'm getting fetus vibes. Yeah, chat, I'm getting huge fetus vibes. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. Huge fetus vibes. Keep tapping that screen, everyone. Let's try to get to 250,000 likes. Peen live tonight? No, I don't think we are. I think we've done that too much where people are like, please stop, please stop. We just need to chill on those, honestly.
Hello.
Yeah, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 18.
What's your birth year?
2005.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
No, not really. No, I don't think it's wrong at all, to be honest.
All right, let's go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. We are just looking for some debates. Tap that screen, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
27.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong?
Define wrong.
Like, do you think that, like, morally speaking, it's against your preference? You think it should not occur? That people are gay or that people engage in gay intercourse?
No, I just think I wanted to get a clarification for what you meant by wrong, so I can just better understand this conversation. But no, I don't think it's wrong. I just want to know what you clarified as.
For sure. All right, let's go to the next person. Only send a guest request. If you disagree, everyone, keep tapping that screen. Share the live, everyone. Copy link. Send it to a few friends, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Oh, I'm 18.
Yeah, what's your birth year?
2005.
For sure. What month?
June.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Do you think that being gay is wrong or moral?
No. I know, but like, I know you want people to disagree with you, but like, no, I don't really think it's wrong.
Yo, what's up? How old are you? Else was getting it right, but you didn't. That's like actually really sad. You can't watch people get the answer right and then get it wrong. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
It's wrong.
Christian, thank you so much for the Venmo. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So yeah, why do you think that it's wrong?
First and foremost, I am Christian. God says being homosexuality is a sin. That's first and foremost. Secondly, we are created to reproduce and ultimately reproduce and grow the population to have more people come to God's kingdom. So you can't do that being, gay. And even if you can do it, because it's 2020, it's 2023. My bad. Oh, go ahead.
Is it wrong for me to engage in intercourse with a woman who's infertile?
I don't think so. She's a woman, you're a man. And if you have faith in God, you'd keep trying. So
that doesn't lead to reproduction, though.
Yeah. Right. That's all that matters. You can't control what you can and can't do with your body.
Little bit.
Do with your body.
Alrighty, you guys. Can't hear me? What? You can't hear me? You can't hear me? Where did I go? Yeah, there he is? What? Oh, I'm back? Okay, I don't know what just happened, at all. Okay. I mean, I was just chilling, doing the little getting people up. That was weird. That was strange. Hello, how we doing? Sweet man.
For that claim, right? It would just be the same as anyone else making a claim that this is true, in terms of a series of events.
You're right, but the Bible is a book of historical events.
Okay, yeah, it's a book of claimed historical events. That doesn't necessarily mean that they happened.
So there's proof of things that have happened, though. So, for example, if 100 years from now, or matter of fact, 200 years from now, we're all gone, dead and gone. It's a new generation here, and we're writing about this conversation today. There's no way to say that this conversation was true or not, because it was just proclaimed. People just talked about it, or are just telling stories about it. We can't say it really happened, or it can.
Chat, everyone, she's just in the car. She's not driving. Everyone, just letting everyone know. Sorry, can you say what you're saying? What you just said?
Yes, I'm a passenger princess. But yes, I was just saying, if in 200 years from now, and we're all dead and gone, and it's a new generation here, but somebody, one of us, you or I, wrote about this live in this conversation, in this topic that we had, and someone wants to argue that this shit never happened, could they do that because it's not proclaimed? There's no way to prove that this conversation
Well, we have
happened.
video evidence, and also an event like this is significantly more likely to occur than an event like, say, a supernatural being creating the universe, right? Or a resurrection, or walking on water, or there being talking snakes. If there's a claim in a book that says 500 people saw a floating pig, would you believe that the floating pig existed?
It depends on what their resources are and what their credentials are. Everything goes back on the faith. Anybody can say, no, I don't believe that. You could look at something and still say, no, I don't believe that.
But would you believe the floating... I'm asking you, would you believe the floating pig exists?
Depends on the source. If God says it, then hell yeah.
Okay, so if God says... But again, that's just you having faith in that. So it's just you choosing to believe that, okay? So if I choose to believe that Stewie Griffin created the universe through a temporal loop, would that be just as justified?
That's your belief. I can't knock that. You can have some credible source to believe that. Nobody's belief can be knocked. That's what you choose to believe. So, and that's with anything. You can literally, there's women who are getting beat up by their dudes and family, or matter of fact, here's a better example. There's girlfriends who have daughters and abusive ass boyfriends, and the boyfriends are molesting the daughters, but the mom's pretending not to see it. She doesn't want to believe that shit, so she acts like it's not existing, even though it's happening right under her nose. She, in her heart, doesn't believe that it's going on, regardless of what her daughter's telling her, regardless of the evidence she's seeing right in her household, and regardless of her knowing her boyfriend's abusive. She doesn't want to believe that, so she doesn't.
All right, are you saying that's why we don't believe in God? I'm confused how that's relevant.
It's an example of how you can believe in anything, even if you do see it, whether you have an example or not. Everything goes back on faith. My point is, you can see something broad daylight with your eyes and tell yourself in your heart, no, I don't believe that shit.
Okay, so
right around.
So are you saying that we have sufficient evidence to indicate that God exists? Because all it is to me is that I hear just like, I believe
homosexuality
this.
is wrong. I'm saying homosexuality is wrong. There's man and woman.
Yeah,
men
but there's
and
no
women.
basis for that claim because your whole basis for why it was wrong was the religion, right? But you had no basis for the religion. It's just a faith claim.
Yeah, yeah, it all goes back to what you believe. So, hey, can I ask you a question though? What is your religion? Do you have one or are you atheist?
I don't believe in religion.
Okay, you believe in science?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can believe in science and religion, but I don't believe in
Yes,
religion.
you believe solely in science, right? That's what I'm asking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so before all this technology and shit, we reproduced how? Men and women, right?
Yeah, typically speaking, it would be men and women.
Everything naturally was man and women, right?
Typically speaking. All right, is it natural for you to be on the phone right now?
In what way? Natural in what way?
Is it natural for you to be on the phone talking to me right now?
Yeah, I'm not doing anything unnatural, non-natural.
Unnatural? Yeah, you are, because you're on a
Unnatural.
phone. Is it in nature? Do you see phones?
That's what I'm asking you. Define your version of, is it natural? If this is natural human nature. Humans use phones. Do they not?
Yeah. So if you just say that like humans,
it would be unnatural.
okay,
for
so
a raccoon
humans
to
have
use
gay
a phone.
intercourse, therefore it's natural.
It's happening naturally, yes, but it's wrong. I never argued that it wasn't natural. It's natural, but it's wrong.
Okay, so then why is it wrong?
Because God said it's wrong. That's my
Okay,
argument.
so then how do we know God exists to then proclaim that it's wrong?
I didn't get in here to argue God existence. I got in here to argue homosexuality.
Yeah, but that's the basis of your claim that it's wrong. So if you can't
Okay,
justify the
well-
basis of your claim that it's wrong, then you can't justify that being gay is wrong.
For those who got the message about Christ, peace be with you. To those who are lost, I pray that you find God in straightness.
How do you know that you're not the one that's lost? I believe in some other based on faith.
You don't know. That's what faith is. Putting all your trust and hope into something that you don't guarantee know. I won't know until I'm dead and in heaven.
All right, for sure. Is there anything else you want to talk about or add?
No, but thanks for your time. I love you guys.
Appreciate it. All right, let's go on to the next person. Only send a guest request. If you disagree, we're just looking for some debates. Tap that screen, everyone. Let's try to get to 250,000 likes, everyone. All right, for some reason, it's not accepting people. We're trying to get to the next person. Only send a guest request. If you disagree, everyone, keep tapping that screen. Keep sharing the live. Copy link. Send it to a few friends, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? All right, let's go to the next person. Only do send a guest request. If you disagree, everyone, again, we are just looking for some debates. Keep tapping that screen. Keep sharing the live. You already know the deal, everyone. We're getting to the next person. Everyone real quick. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Okay, all right. That was a weird thing to hear. We're going to go to the next person. Only send a guest request. Tap that screen, everyone. Only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. Yeah, I appreciate the Henry. Thank you so much. Ayo. Yeah, that was a weird thing to hear. I don't know what that was, to be honest with y'all. Sometimes we just hear the weirdest things on TikTok Live, you know? Just hear the absolute weirdest things. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I am 17.
Oh, you are not old enough? Oh, that is a zygote? That is a zygote, chat, okay? All right. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Oh my gosh, chat, what is going on today? I swear, today has just been like the weirdest day ever for getting people on the live. It's been like honestly so random. This is like Omegle? No, it essentially is right now. This is like actually bad. It's God? Yeah, no, seriously. I agree, honestly. All right, for some reason it's not getting to the next person. Everyone, tap that screen if you want to help get out to more people. Share the live, everyone. Okay, for some reason it's not getting to this person either. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Nigga, faggot.
Oh my
Bitch,
gosh,
faggot, bitch.
bro. Why do people do this? Chat, what is going on TikTok today? Did TikTok do some update or something? Like, I swear. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Yo, 18, bro.
What's your birth year?
6th of March 2005, bro.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
I definitely do, bro.
Why so?
When you're born, mate, I guess gay's not on the list, mate. If
What do you mean?
if people are gay, mate, like how the fuck are we gonna reproduce, mate?
Yeah, so do you think it's wrong for me to engage in intercourse with an infertile woman?
100%, bro.
Yeah, it is? Yes? Hello?
Yeah, bro.
You cut out, bro. Are you there?
Hello?
Hello? Oh my gosh, chat. Like,
Yo.
I'm gonna go to the next person. This guy's lagging really hard. We're gonna go to the next person. Only do send a guest request if you disagree, and your iPhone can connect to 5G. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Okay, nice. Good to hear. Good to hear. Let's go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree. Everyone, keep tapping that screen. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
23.
Yeah, do
yourself.
So let's say.
So are you seriously drawing a comparison to being in the same room as a gay individual as like someone raping a child?
Yeah, because if you. No, listen. Not just graping, but there's other factors to P3. But if there's a gay man, flamboyant gay man in the same room as me, I feel a danger to my private parts.
Yeah, why?
And everyone, there was an update. Maybe it was. I could see that being it. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
24.
Yeah, do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
Okay, guys, excuse me for my voice. I'm sick right now, so I sound like But anyways, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of do, but I'm not looking to try to defend my stupid opinions. I'm looking to be educated. I am ignorant. I will straight up own that, but it's because I'm unfamiliar with gay. I grew up going to church, and my parents were totally against gays, so I'm like uncomfortable with it, but I'm also accepting.
Okay, so why do we think that? Why are you uncomfortable? Is my situation?
Because it's new. It's always been something that like my family doesn't accept or talk about. It's like they joke like you're gay, you're lesbian. I don't know, just very old school anti-gay. And so I've never been exposed to it really.
Okay, so like my idea would be that people are typically speaking going to have a neutral position when it relates to being gay or being straight in terms of whether or not it's wrong or right, unless there's just some sort of preconceived bias pointing one way. So because people can be socialized in a way in which it's considered bad or it's looked at in a negative way, it can produce this type of uncomfortable feeling where like you look at it and it's like considerably negative, but that's because of the social predisposition necessarily decrease the more that you think about it, insofar as that you'll be able to recognize that, right, it's not necessarily considered wrong, right? Typically speaking, that would be the case in which it would go off of if there's not reasoning provided.
Okay. I still struggle with both sides though. I do struggle with both sides. Like I listen to the people defend themselves and I'm like, okay, those are bad claims, but I totally do see both sides. And also, okay, can you please help me with this? Because I feel like it's I don't know if it would be considered sexist, but a lot of people that I also do know that I've tried to like get to know, they're okay with lesbians, but they are against male on male intercourse. So why is that?
So yeah, that can go into this idea of like sexualization, right? They're sexualizing, right, and fetishizing like the relationships between two women because they consider them to be like attractive.
Even females that are straight?
They're talking about we're talking about two women being together.
Yes, but I'm talking about...
Yeah, but that's passed down. So like that's the basis of the claim, is that that's considerably attractive. And then because of that notion, it's looked at in a more positive light within the context of society. And that's why you can see even women adopting these particular types of trains of thought, right? Because it is the case that it's like that's what's predominantly looked as a positive way of looking at it in society. Does that make sense?
Yes. Do you believe that there's people that come on here and are super, super anti-gay and they're like, hell no, no one's putting it in my thing. And it's because deep down inside they have those thoughts. It's crossed their mind.
Yeah. So there actually are studies that people who are homophobic actually are at a greater predisposition towards being gay.
So it's like they just try to avoid it by disprove. Okay.
There's like an internalized sense of homophobia.
Especially within the church people, I think, because they're so like, everything's a sin. You have to turn away from everything. But they're the same people. They're hypocrites. It makes me so mad. Okay, well, I appreciate it. Thank you for educating me on that.
Appreciate it. Have a good day.
Okay, you too.
All right, we're going to go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree. Again, everyone, we are just looking for some debates. Keep tapping that screen. Keep sharing the live. Let's try to get to 500,000 likes, everyone. All right, for some reason, it's not going on to this person. We're going to go to the next. Everyone, keep tapping that screen. Keep sharing the live. We're going to try and get through to people. I don't know why TikTok is being so weird with like getting guests on today. It's really been weird. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? Okay, it's not going to this person. We're going to go to the next. Again, only do send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. We are just looking for some debates, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
18. 18. I was born in 2004 or 2005.
You got the year wrong, brother. All right, let's go to the next. Only send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. Keep tapping that screen, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I am 31.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or moral?
No.
All right, I am
Definitely.
just looking for people who disagree. Appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much. Only send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. Again, we are just looking for some debates, y'all. All right, we're going to go to the next person. Only do send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hey, yo, 28.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
Yeah, I think being gay is wrong on the basis that, like, when I look at your sexy ass lips, I want to kiss you and I feel bad.
All right, everyone, tap that screen. Let's try to get to 500,000 likes, everyone. You already know the deal, everyone. Share the live, copy link, send it to a few friends. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hello?
How old are you?
I am 13.
Oh, that is a fetus, chat. That is a fucking fetus. Next person, everyone. Only send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hello? 17.
You gotta be 18 plus, everyone. That's another fetus, chat. That's another
Shut the fuck
fetus.
up, you faggot.
Oh my god. Of course they just want to slur. The fetuses really like slurring, and it's really annoying. All right.
Yes.
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hello? I'm born in 2005.
Only send a guest request if you disagree. If you're above age, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
18.
What's your birth year?
You're a faggot, nigga.
What is up with the children today? TikTok, please fix your system. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
What's that?
How old are you?
I'm 20. April 12th, 2003.
2003? Okay, for sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or moral?
I think it's immoral.
Why?
I don't know. Are you?
You got a reason?
I don't know. I was raised not to believe it's right.
Yeah, so if you were raised to believe that slavery is okay, does that mean slavery is okay?
I mean, it depends on the era.
What? What do you mean depends? Not you hitting the vape, bro. Are you trolling?
No.
Then why do you hold that view? Do you want to explain?
Huh?
Do you want to explain why you hold that view? Instead of ripping the vape? Breathe air. You don't need a vape.
I am breathing air.
Breathe air. You don't need a vape.
I am breathing right now.
Come on, don't be like Dean.
Like who?
Don't be like Dean.
Who is Dean?
Shh, no one knows. It's just some random weird kid, you know. No one likes him at all.
Really?
Yeah, no one does.
Your eyes are just sparkling right now.
Appreciate it. You're looking real cute and mighty fine with that fish in your profile picture as well. Appreciate it, man. All right, Carson with the fish in the bio, fish in the profile picture. Could not have guessed that combination. All right, let's go to the next person. Only send a guest request. If you disagree, everyone tap that screen. Let's try to get to 500,000 likes, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Yo, 20.
What's your birth year?
May 23rd, 2003.
Nice. I heard the fucking, it's this. May 2003. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hello?
How old are you?
18.
I'm calling cap. The laugh. It's the laugh for me. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Why are you laughing?
Why is everyone doing this today? What the fuck is going on, chat? What is going on? It's because they switched it to 200 followers, I swear. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hello?
How old are you?
I'm 20.
What's your birth year?
2003.
Can you turn off the... Okay, sure. Yeah, okay, so sure. So, okay. Go. Why do you think that being gay is wrong? Okay, we're gonna go to the next person. Only send a guest request. If you disagree, everyone, we are just looking for some debates. Apparently in the UK, like they don't let it work, like the brains. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
You're from?
How old are you?
19.
What's your birth year?
May 23rd.
Birth year.
Birth year?
Yeah.
22.
Okay, everyone, only send a guest request if you disagree. We're just looking for some debates, everyone. Just looking for some debates, y'all. Like, I don't know what's going on, chat. I'm actually so confused. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
30.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
I think that being gay is fine. Hi, Parker.
Appreciate it. Have a good day. W's in the chat for them. W's in the chat. We're gonna go to the next person. Only do send a guest request if you disagree. Tap that screen in the meantime. Let's try to get to 500,000 likes, everyone. Let's fucking go, everyone. Honestly, maybe I just need to get hyped. And we'll get it going. Everyone. Let's get hyped. Let's boost up the energy. How's everyone doing today? Tap that screen. Share the fucking live, everyone, right now. Let's go. Let's go to the next person, everyone. Only do send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. Let's get a little bit of hype. Let's get a little bit hyped. Poor Parker, so real. Gotta boost up the energy. Only send a guest request if you disagree. I don't know why it's not getting people up here. We're trying to get someone here real quick. Again, everyone keep tapping that screen. Let's try to get to 500,000 likes, y'all. Parker aggressive. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
43.
Appreciate the handout. Thank you so much. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
Well, I would call it immoral if we look at it from a biblical standpoint. Not that I wish any harm on any gay people at all, but biblically, marriage is between a man and a woman.
So how do you know the Bible is accurate in describing what's right and wrong? Grace, thank you for the 5 subs. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
No, I would just say that the Bible defines marriage between a man and a woman, and it says that we shouldn't participate in acts of sex until we are married.
Where does it say only between a man and a woman?
When it defines marriage.
Where?
In the Bible.
Where in the Bible?
I don't know the verse off the top of my head, but it defines marriage as a union between man and woman.
No, not as only between a man and a woman, though. Appreciate the TikTok live book. Thank you so much, Sheila.
I don't think anywhere in the Bible you'll find a homosexual marriage.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's wrong. Nowhere in the Bible do you see 2 + 2 = 4, but it's still true.
It is still true. And like I said, I personally don't believe. I believe everybody deserves a right for happiness and love, no matter where you find that. And what you do at bed at night is not my business.
Thank you, the Galaxy. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Just playing the devil's advocate here. Biblically, that's
you're just playing devil's advocate? All right, I'm just looking for people who disagree. Everyone, only do send a guest request if you do disagree, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Oh, hey, Parker. I'm 31.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
I don't, and I know you're looking for debates, but I just wanted to let you know I DM'd you about candidates coming on your platform, and we have some really big candidates. So if you could check your DMs, my name is Zico and Sanchez on there.
For sure. I'll make sure to check it out. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks. Have a good one.
Audrey, thank you so much for the Cash App. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We're going to go to the next person. Everyone keep tapping that screen. Keep sharing the live. Let's try to get to 500,000 likes, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Taking dick up the ass is kind of weird.
All right, we're going to go to the next person. We got some fetuses in the live, everyone. We got some fetuses in the live. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello?
I'm 24.
Thank you for the love. Yeah, I appreciate it. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
Yes.
Why so?
I just think that your sex life should stay in the bedroom. It shouldn't be flaunted.
Jill, thank you for the Venmo. I appreciate it. Okay. Thank you for the cap as well. I appreciate it. So you don't think I should say that I'm straight in public in front of 2.6 thousand people?
I mean, I think it's okay, but I think it's the people who go out and try and do the extra stuff.
Like what? Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Apparently, we have no reasons that we can actually be given. Let's go to the next person. Everyone keep tapping that screen. Keep sharing the live. Let's try to get to 500,000 likes, everyone. Share the live. Copy link. Send it to a few friends, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Okay, for some reason, it didn't go to this person. We're going to go to the next. Everyone keep tapping that screen. Keep sharing the live. You already know the deal, everyone. If you want to help get to the sub goal, everyone, we're at 4 out of 5, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Parker, I love you. I love you, Parker.
Love you too. Love you too. All right, we're going to go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. We are just looking for some debates. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Oh, that was actually so cute, though. That was so cute. I'm not gonna lie, that was actually funny. Like W, honestly, W for that guest that was on. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Yo, what's up?
How old are you?
20.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
Yeah.
Why so?
Hey, wait, 1 sec. I can't see anything on the screen. It's all black. You know why that happened?
No, but do you think it's wrong?
Whatever. It's wrong because like, just think about it, bro. Men are supposed to be men. Ladies are supposed to be ladies, right? And like, when a guy's being gay, then that's just so like feminine. Because like, girls are supposed to like guys.
Okay, so why is that supposed to be the case? Why are girls supposed to like guys and guys are only supposed to like girls?
Because when you're a guy, you're supposed to act like a guy. Because you're a guy, right? And then liking a guy is a girly thing to do. Oh, you're saying why?
Thank you for the good luck. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. No, so like, you're just associating that with being a girly thing.
Okay. So I'll tell you why that's a girly thing. Because like that's how like we're designed. Like girls are designed to like guys since
How do you know that girls are designed to like guys?
Because like that's how sex is designed. Like a dick, like a penis is supposed to. It's designed to go in a vagina. A penis isn't designed to go in a guy's ass. So that like then you can have babies.
Wait. Then why is there a prostate within the asshole that when stimulated causes sexual pleasure?
That's not designed. The main purpose.
That's a function. Why does that function exist? Why does that function exist?
Okay.
You appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much.
You could use it in different ways, but the main purpose of sex is reproduction.
Okay, so that could be one purpose. That doesn't mean the only purpose.
That's the main purpose. And then anything else is just like well, I'm not against it. I do it too, but anything against it, technically, even when you look at it in like a spiritual sense, it's just like a shallow pleasure.
Oh, okay. And is that wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, so is it wrong for me to engage in intercourse with a woman who's infertile?
Look.
Appreciate the gem gun. Thank you so much, Ryan.
This is the thing. Like even something could like not be that much of a wrong thing, but it's still wrong. So for example, I think like drinking, let's say, like drinking.
Oh, he just got community guidelined, everyone. We're going to go to the next person. Only do send a guest request if you disagree. I don't know why he got community guidelined, but we're going to get to the next person, everyone. Again, only do send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. For some reason, it's not getting people up here, so we're going to get to the next person, everyone. Give it a second, everyone. Share the live, copy link, send it to a few friends, everyone. Yo, what's
again, Donald Trump, if you can hear us, please, Donald.
Stop. Oh, thank you for the money gun. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Not the Donald Trump. That's so funny. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
5.
Yeah, do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral? Thank you for the cap. I appreciate it, Jenna.
I've got nothing against gay people, but yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, so why is it wrong?
I think if you look at I have many reasons, but the first one is if you look at the design of the man's, I don't know if I'll get blocked on TikTok, but man's, you know the thing that he uses to have sex with. If you look at the design, it's got a shaft on it, and if you look at the woman's, when you are pleasing a woman, you kind of have to, if you ever use your fingers, you kind of have to bend it the same way it's designed on a man's penis. That's where the pleasure actually like comes in the most. So it's like the design is completely different when you go into an asshole. Asshole is just not it.
So yeah, no, it's not all men bend that way. One thing, two, when it relates to this, it is the case that it can bend in a particular way in which it hits the prostate, which causes sexual pleasure when stimulated, right? So again, why does that exist within the male asshole?
The prostate, that's got nothing to, I do not know why the prostate exists, but it doesn't change the being.
It produces sexual pleasure when stimulated.
Okay, it doesn't change the part of being wrong. That's completely irrational.
What do you mean?
So I'm saying that the actual design of the, it's bent in an actual way that it's supposed to go in a vagina, not in anything else.
Yeah. So again, why didn't you acknowledge anything I just said? It can be the same thing within the context of the prostate.
No, because
why not?
Have to force it. You have to force to actually bend in a different way.
Why?
You're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm saying that the ways.
Yeah. Why do you have to force it to bend in a different way? What do you mean?
Because when you're going into the, so all these people that are saying no, you don't. If you've been in that or what? Sorry.
Thank you for the crown. I appreciate it.
Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, okay, one, if we're not gonna stick to that, the second argument is that for me it's biblically wrong. It's just
Wait, no.
wrong.
So do you accept that failed? Right, that argument fails.
No. I don't.
No. So then let's reference it again. Still, let's not move on.
Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is the design itself is just naturally different. It's just not supposed to go in an asshole. It's just not.
Yeah. So again, why not?
Because it's not designed that way, like I said.
It legitimately, you've given no relevant distinction between the two.
If you take a picture of how a vagina looks like and how an asshole looks like, you can clearly tell that the man's thing is designed in a way that is supposed to go into a vagina. That's it.
And why not in the ass?
Because it's, like I said, that little shaft part is where the actual thing strokes.
You understand that could be the same place in which the prostate is for a particular individual.
It's not. It couldn't be.
Well, why not?
You have to show me a picture. Show me evidence.
You need evidence. I can't show you a picture on live.
No, not that kind of picture, like a drawing or something like that.
I can't. I don't know if I can do that either.
Well, I guess we're at a crossroad.
You'd have to look it up yourself. Look up the prostate. Look up where that's located, and then you can do a little comparison there.
Someone said DM him. Please do not DM me that stuff. I like I said, I think I don't have nothing wrong against gay people. Please don't come for me. But I just think it's wrong. That's it.
Yeah, but you're saying that because it's going to lead towards the pleasure in one scenario, that's going to be why it's designed that way. Well, then the same thing can be true within the context of the ass, but you're literally just not accepting it. You're just denying it.
I'm saying the stroke part of it. Like as you're going in, the way you see how a key enters into a lock. Yeah, when you're going into the ass, it's different. It's not. You're forcefully doing it. It's not designed that way. That's what I'm trying to say.
What do you mean you're forcefully doing it?
You're forcefully doing it.
You understand if you're engaging in straight intercourse, you can be forcefully doing it in some scenarios as well.
If you're
talking about what you mean by forceful is it's not easily happening.
Yeah, as in doesn't naturally go in. It's only when.
What do you mean by naturally go in? Like, are you saying where someone would need like lube?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like as well. That's not just that. It's not just that. I'm saying that going into a woman's thing and going into the ass part of it is different. So it's
you're not giving me a relevant difference. You're just saying it's different. That's all that's being claimed here.
I guess that's the only way I can explain it, because you just asked why is it wrong. I think naturally the shape of a man's thing, and naturally
yeah, but again, it can be the case in which it is the case like the other way around, right? That it's naturally for
but I would need to see evidence of that because I've not seen it.
Well, sure, then you'd have to go look at that. I just told you what you could look up.
What did you say I can look up?
You have to look up where the prostate's located. And then like how it produces sexual pleasure when stimulated.
And that proves that being gay is right?
I don't think this is a good point either way. Right? I'm just using the same point that you're using, and I'm applying it to say that this could also apply to gay people.
Okay, I do disagree with that. I do disagree, but we can move on to the next one.
I don't see how you disagree, but go for it.
Okay. Yeah, I think from a biblical point of view, again, being gay is wrong.
Okay, so how do you know that God exists in order to proclaim that being gay is wrong by virtue of God existing?
Yeah, I know that God exists because I know God is in spirit, and the spirit definitely exists.
Okay, you just that's an assumption. How do you know that the spirit exists?
I know it exists because I know what the definition of the spirit is, and so I have facts that the spirit exists.
So what facts? How do you determine?
Okay, so the spirit is the unseen world, and an unseen world exists because we have been able to see the unseen before. We've been able to use, when I say unseen, I mean with our natural eyes. So we've been able to use detectors where we can be able to see the unseen world. So the unseen world exists, and God is spirit.
Wait,
so
how would we see the unseen world? What detectors?
So say for example, like if I go on a call, or radio waves, for example, you can't naturally see them, but you can use a detector or something to be able to see where the radio waves were.
Okay, so how are you seeing spiritual stuff?
So spiritual stuff and radio waves to me are the same thing because I can't naturally see them with my naked eye.
Okay, how do you see the spiritual stuff though? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so using detectors. So there's so many different ways and so many different detectors. So it depends what spiritual thing exactly we are trying to define here, and how do we define God?
Yeah, so I'm asking any spiritual thing, right? Can you give me any spiritual?
So like I said, the first spiritual thing is radio waves.
I'm not talking about radio waves. I'm talking about spiritual. That's not radio.
I'm saying that is spiritual because you can't see
radio waves are not spiritual.
Well, you've made your own definition of spiritual because I've given you my definition of spiritual. And it's a clear one to me because if you can't see it with your naked eye, therefore it's spiritual because it's in the unseen world by your naked eye. So you need something to detect it.
Okay, I can't see taste, therefore it's spiritual.
You can't see taste? What does that even mean?
I can't see taste, therefore it's spiritual.
You can't see the word taste? Say stuff that makes sense, please.
That you're the one that's not saying stuff that's making sense.
No, but you're saying that you can't see taste. Does anyone see taste?
No shit, no one sees taste, exactly.
Okay, does anyone see radio waves?
No.
What we do?
That's my point. That's literally my point.
If we use what we do if we use a detector? I got you there, mate.
Again, you can use a detector. You can look at someone's brain to see it producing a particular response. To see the response in someone's brain based upon them eating a particular food. So
what I'm trying to say to you, my friend, is the spiritual world, it definitely exists in my eyes because you asked me why does God exist?
Yeah, but you literally had I don't know what you mean by spiritual world. Yeah. And how do you know that because radio waves exist, there's a broader spiritual world?
any
whatever you define as
because
that.
because there's way more things. There's way more things because if I was to personally take you where I come from, you'd be able to see with your own naked eyes. But I can't actually show you on TikTok, can I? Certain spiritual things. That's what I'm trying to tell you, that the unseen world exists.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know what you mean by like so like, again, let's just clarify, right? Unseen world, right? By unseen world, what do you mean?
So
you just mean radio waves. You just mean things that we don't
just
see with the human eye.
with the human eye. With the
Yo, Abby, thank you so much for the private jet. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Abby.
with the human eye, but we know that they exist.
Okay. Okay. With air, do you see air?
I don't know the definition of air, so that's the thing.
Do you see oxygen?
With my naked eye,
No.
no.
Does that mean it's spiritual?
Yes, it does. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see. Are germs spiritual?
It exists, right? And we know that it exists in the unseen world.
Okay, but okay, so like again, what you mean by spiritual doesn't entail a God exists. Their existing oxygen, their existence of oxygen does not entail that a God exists. So can you please explain to me what your view is in terms of God existing?
Yeah, so then God exists if we establish that the unseen world exists, that's one, which is the spiritual world. And then secondly, then we have to determine what are we calling God. And then if I'm to go by the Bible, God said, he created the heavens and the earth and all these things. So therefore, all that manifested from the unseen world to the seen world, which means that is a solid proof that God exists, because it's just the fact of what actually happened.
A fact of what actually happened. I don't see how we got to that point. I'm really confused with how we got to that point.
I know.
So
it's quite slow for you.
Appreciate the autumn leave. Thank you so much.
It's slow for you to catch because you don't even believe that the spiritual world exists, so you won't get to that point. We have to first get to the point of accepting that the spiritual world exists.
No, right? So again, right? Why do we need a God to explain why we exist? That'd be my question.
Because he's the one that created us. None of us know.
That's the assumption. How do you know?
Say that again.
How do you know?
That what?
How do you know that God created us?
Oh, because he said so.
Okay, again, I say that I created you. How do you, am I right?
But there's a distinction.
I created the universe. Do you believe me?
There's a distinction between you and I. You can say that, and I can see you right now, but I can ask you to create.
Yeah, I said so. So did I create the universe?
Hold on. I can ask you to create another one, and then you won't be able to.
I don't have to listen to you. You gotta have faith.
Well. If I can see you right now,
you gotta have faith. You gotta have faith. If I showed you right now, then you wouldn't have faith.
Why are we jumping to faith when we're talking about two different things here? Why are we jumping to faith?
Because your basis of belief is faith.
No, that wasn't my basis.
Then is it evidence?
That wasn't my basis. My basis
was. Is it evidence then?
My basis was, let me be very clear to you again. God is spirit, and the spirit exists, and the spirit said he created heavens and earth, and he explained exactly how and how many measurements and all these type of things, and we have proof of that. So what I'm trying to say to you is, where you're going with this is just not where it's going to end.
Well, I don't see what you're trying to say there.
What I'm trying to say is you don't understand me clearly, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah. No, that's what. Yeah, but where? Okay, so should we just end this argument? Where are we going? That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I'm down. Is there anything else you want to add then?
No, that's cool, man.
All right, for sure. Let's go on to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree. Everyone, keep tapping that screen. Let's try to 500,000 likes, everyone. Only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. Everyone, we should be on for a while, everyone here tonight. I want to see how everything goes. It's been like really weird on TikTok since that banana. I don't know what's been going on, but if you want to help me out, everyone, share the live, copy link, send it to your friends. I appreciate the handout. Thank you so much. Oh, it's just another kid. Oh my god, I still hear him. Yo, why is it still going? Yo, thank you for the hand jar. I appreciate it. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Oh, 37.
Yeah, do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
I think that buttholes are meant for pooping, not penises.
So why?
It's an exit, not an entrance.
Can it be both?
It obviously is. But you said, is it right? Nah, it's not right. It's wrong.
Why is it wrong?
I just told you.
Yeah, but like again, that you just made the claim.
Function.
Yeah, there's a function of it going in and out.
Pay attention. It's function.
Yeah, there's a function of going in and out. There's also a function inside of the anus in which produces sexual pleasure when stimulated in terms of the prostate.
Grinder?
Huh?
Can you stick your hand into a meat grinder?
Sure.
Right, you sure could, but it's dumb, right? Shouldn't
I'm
do
asking.
that.
What is wrong about doing that, or what is dumb about engaging in gay intercourse?
Let's talk about consequences. What about AIDS?
Yeah, so you can get AIDS from engaging in straight intercourse too.
Right, but that's not the same.
What do you mean?
Because straight people don't do that.
What do you mean straight people don't do that?
They don't. If you're straight, I'm having sex where it's supposed to be.
And you can get HIV from doing that too.
Oh, you're trying to comparing straight sex to butthole sex?
Yes, legitimately, right? Again, it is the case that you can get STDs from either or.
I think no matter what anybody says, this was created for you to just disagree no matter what, just to keep money getting in your pocket.
I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this because I actually believe this, right? Can you respond to the point that I just made?
Well, make it make sense.
I did make it make sense. I actually gave you reasoning. You've given me absolutely no fucking reasoning.
Why are you getting upset and cussing?
I'm not upset. I just literally swore.
Right.
Like, why do people assume that you're upset just because you swear once?
It's
I'm literally like in the
obvious.
most calm state you've ever fucking seen in your life.
Oh, yeah, there he goes again.
And again, that doesn't mean that I'm angry. Literally, again, me just using a swear word doesn't mean I'm angry. I use swear words all the time when I'm not angry.
Anyhow, we're getting off topic. So you said, why is being gay wrong?
And you haven't responded to anything I've said.
Yes, I've responded, and my answer stays the same. There's certain human functions. This is basic anatomy. This is science, as you like to use.
Are you going to answer any of my questions? Like, again, how do you know that just because you have a particular function, that means you should use it in that particular way?
It's just anatomy. What's the human body meant for?
What do you mean meant for? Meant for
It's not
with
meant to
some
be
intention.
obscure. There's every part of your body has a purpose that it functions. The
Intended
butthole
function. So what is the
for
intended function?
exiting what you put in your mouth. It goes through your digestive system. Right, it's not a sex organ. It's a digestive organ.
How do you know that there's an intended function?
But that was your answer. I just gave you an answer, the black and white answer.
No. You just told me that there was a function. I'm asking you, how do you know it's an intended function?
You're talking around it.
No, I'm not. I'm asking a very specific question. Right? You told me that there is a function.
It's not a sex
I agree with you. Yo, Des, I agree with you. There's a function. Right? I'm asking you, how do you know that there's an
More
intended
than a function, it's a sex organ.
How do you know that there's an intended function?
Well, we can keep dancing, or you can look at the black and white.
I'm asking you a
of the
very
human
specific
body.
question. Like, it's a legit question that I'm asking you, and you're not answering it because I don't
You're
think you have an
asking
answer to it.
amiss.
No, I'm not. What's the answer?
Right, that's your opinion.
Would you like to give me an answer?
I'm giving you facts. You're giving me opinion.
No,
and
you're not.
feeling.
You're not giving me anything.
Right on,
So
brother.
you're the one claiming that it's wrong without giving anything.
I'm not claiming anything. The human body claims that.
No, there's no mind dependent process that would determine that particular goal when it relates to these particular functions. That would be what an intention is. So what you're doing here is you're actually presupposing
You remember
a
in
God.
high school where they taught you anatomy and physiology?
Yes, I learned anatomy in high school. Do you want me to ask you about general knowledge? Because I doubt you know anything about general knowledge. So don't even get yourself onto that. I know what I'm talking about. You're not really into anything in the context of biology, right, or anatomy, in which we indicate that there's an intended function. Intended function of these particular things. This is going to relate more or less.
What are your teeth for? They're for chewing up food, right? That's the
Typically
purpose.
speaking, they are. They could be used for other things as well, right? That's not the
Can
only
be
thing.
doesn't mean it's right. Boom. There you go.
Again, I'm not
Doesn't mean
arguing
it's
just
right.
because there can be a function that means it's good to use it in that way. Actually, that's what you're arguing. Because there's a
I'm not
function, it means
arguing at
it's good
all.
to use it
I
that
don't
way.
have to argue the truth.
So then how do you know that this particular function is what is used, or I mean, is good to use this way? And how do you know it's wrong to use in other ways? Appreciate the superpower. Thank you so much.
I feel like we're just dancing. Have a good one,
I mean,
brother.
I'm asking you a very specific question. You're not answering it. It's same time, everyone. Share the live copy link. Send it to a few friends, everyone. We're going to try to get to the next person, though, everyone. All right. For some reason, it's not going to the next one. We're going to get it to the next person real quick. Again, only do send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. We've only got 14 requests, so if you do send it right now, we likely will be able to get to you, y'all. Yo, what's
Hey,
up,
Parker.
Holly?
Yeah, how's it going, man? I'm 34.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or more?
Yeah, I think it's wrong. And there's many reasons why I think it's wrong. One, personally, I'm just going to ask you a question, and then you can ask me questions as you like, based upon my question. Do you think it's wrong when, per se, people go to prison and they engage in gay sex? Do you think they go into prison gay?
So yeah, I think that there are people that go into prison and are gay and necessarily will come out right after these types of events. It also is the case that some people will engage in intercourse, right, even though they're straight because of a lack, right? Doesn't mean that they have that attraction. Right, but mostly it is the case that just because there's an association of one person coming out after the fact that they're in prison doesn't mean the fact that going you to be gay.
Yeah, I think because you're surrounded by only the same sex that you will become that way. You know, I mean.
Yeah, can you give me any evidence to say that's true?
It's just like when you go to, I don't know, I mean, you've never done drugs or anything, but when you do drugs, you become you're horny and stuff like that, and you'll start just mating like crazy. If whatever sex is around you, you're gonna do it, you know?
I think it depends on the drug that you're taking. It's not true with all drugs.
I'm just saying, I don't think it's right, like for you to say that it's not good to be gay. Like, I mean, gay is just wrong. I mean, like, people don't want to engage in that. Like, it's not natural. Like, are you gay, Parker? Honestly?
No, I'm not gay, but it is natural.
So would you just stand up for the right of
hey,
gay
what does
people,
natural
or-
mean?
Natural?
Yeah.
Man and woman?
No, not an example. What is the definition?
Definition of natural? I don't know. I guess I can't give you the best definition of natural. Everyone.
Then how do you apply it to men and women being together if you don't have a definition?
Well, it's just common sense, man. Like you're
It's common
straight.
sense.
Why?
If
Why
it's
are
so
you
common
straight?
sense, why don't
Why
you know
are
the
you straight then,
definition?
Parker? If it's not natural for you to be like women, why are you straight?
It is natural for me to like women, but it's also natural for people who are gay to like people of the same sex. That is literally the basis of this. It exists in nature, right? It is the case that
I'm
they
not
don't
against.
choose
Like
that.
I'm sitting here, Parker. I'm not totally against it. I'm just saying, like, it's like you don't have to like flaunt it and put it all on people and just like
Who's
make
flaunting
big
it?
groups about it. Oh, there's LGBT groups and protests and stuff
What's
like that.
wrong? Yeah,
Yeah.
what's wrong with protesting against hatred targeted towards people who are gay?
It brings on hatred. It brings on hatred.
No, it
Parker.
doesn't.
It's sad.
No, it doesn't. It's actually
People
limited
do.
to
Yes,
hatred.
Parker. People attack transgender people all the time.
Yeah, and that needs to be talked about, and that needs to be reduced in society. And activism and having
How
these
would
types
that
of
be
events
reduced? How would that be
increases the
reduced,
likelihood that people talk about these things. Appreciate the hanging lights. Thank you so much.
How would that be reduced? By talking about it? I agree.
Yeah, talking about it
Yeah.
like helps limit the biases that exist.
Oh, absolutely. But that's sadly not everybody can talk. You know, I mean, they just quick to judge.
Okay, so more people will, given that they're doing this. So what's wrong with this happening?
I guess you're right. There's nothing wrong with it. I guess if you put it that way.
All right, so there's nothing wrong with being gay.
I mean, if that's what people want to do, I guess, then that's how they're gonna live. I mean,
Is it wrong though?
No, I guess it's not wrong, Parker. You got me.
No, not a guess. Like, what do you think on your own position?
I'd rather see two women.
Why?
I think two men. I mean, we're not going to go there, but
No, can you explain why?
Yeah, it's a lot more attractive. I mean, not just me being
See
a
what
guy.
I mean?
but
You see what I mean? So what you do is you fetishize lesbian intercourse. You can't fetishize gay intercourse. Therefore, you don't look at it that way.
Hell, would you? Do you?
So why is it better just because it's fetishized? Because
I'm a man, bro. Because I'm a man.
Yeah. So just because you're a man, or
I'm
just
attracted to the opposite sex. That's what I'm trying to show you. Normally, you're attracted to the opposite sex. I mean, if you're
appreciate the live book. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. What do you mean by normally?
Naturally, that's what I mean by that. I mean, that's what I'm trying to get
What do you mean by
naturally.
normally?
Like you growing up naturally, you're gonna like.
What do you mean by normally?
Nobody's fucking normal. I can't give you the definition of normal. I mean,
oh my god, bro! You just use terms you don't even know the terms you're using.
Oh my god.
You're actually using terms you don't even know how to define.
Define normal. Nobody can give you a definition.
Normal, either typical or acceptable. That's generally how people refer to it. So is it typical or is it
acceptable? Well, then everything's acceptable and typical, Parker, huh?
What?
Is everything acceptable and typical?
What? Say that again?
Is everything acceptable and typical? Is that what you just said?
No, I'm saying that it's you either define normal in a general sense as typical, right? Typically you have this characteristic, or it would be that you're accepted in having this characteristic or engaging in this action.
Yeah. I guess that everyone has to accept each other then.
So are you relating to the notion of normal that relates to whether or not someone's accepted? Or are you relating to the notion of normal that relates to whether or not a characteristic is typical or an action is typical?
Yeah, I guess the first thing you said, Parker.
So accepted.
Yeah.
Appreciate the corgi. Thank you so much. So why is being gay not acceptable?
I guess it depends on the people, the person. You know, I mean, I can accept it, but it doesn't mean I think it's right. You know what I mean, Parker?
So why do you consider it that way?
Why do I consider it that way? Because I don't think that it's not like you're supposed to love your opposite sex. I mean, it's not just about reproduction or all that, because you're going to go into, you can have a sex with an infertile woman and all that, but not everybody in this world's infertile, Parker.
I'm not claiming that everyone in the world is infertile.
But you use that claim, though. You use that claim, and that's just, it's not.
Yeah, because oh my god, dude, it's
the
like
percentage of that is so low.
I'm sorry, bro, but you just can't understand hypotheticals, can you? Right? Like, because it's like this is a very blatantly obvious thing, right?
Yeah,
I want you to listen for half a second. I want you to listen for half a second.
hypothetical for everything, though, Parker.
Can you listen?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I do have a hypothetical for things, right? Because that's how I explain things to you. Okay, how the hell am I supposed to explain something to you without using a hypothetical? How am I supposed to demonstrate concepts to you without using a hypothetical?
I think you do it to debate. I mean,
yeah, I do this in the content out. You turn off the debate, turn off the live stream. I'm still going to do the same thing to you. I'm going to say the exact same thing I'm saying to you right now if there's no fucking people watching.
No, you say it to a million people. You say it to everyone that comes on this about being gay.
Yes, because it's a fucking good point.
I'm not really sure what else she might be using.
You have to use hypotheticals to explain things to people sometimes.
Denial about her situation.
It's completely relevant in demonstrating concepts to people. If you can't understand hypotheticals, it's showing that you can't abstractly think.
For it to be right in your eyes, like to try to persuade me that it's right or normal or whatever you want to call it. Like we can agree to disagree that you're straight, I'm straight. So why can't we just both march off together and vouch for straight people and just leave gay people alone and not talk about them? I don't deny that, but I don't. But what's me having?
Hey, Mickey. You speak over me. You speak over.
I'm not Mickey Mouse. Mickey spelled Mickey.
Okay, bro. I'm okay. Sure.
You know how to spell Mickey?
Bro, I'm actually like, if you let me speak, please. Can you like let me finish a single point?
Yeah, I don't cut you off. Go ahead, Parker.
You don't cut me off. You just cut me off like 7 times.
Okay, sorry.
Every single time I spoke. What are you talking about?
All right, sorry.
So your claim is about reproduction, right? So I bring up scenarios in which people who are engaged in intercourse with women or a man who's infertile, right? And that intercourse does not lead to reproduction. It doesn't have to be applicable in all cases that everyone has this characteristic for me to use it as an analogy, right? The point of the analogy is showing that the exact same reasoning applies, and yet you don't consider it to apply in this scenario, but you do apply it in the other. So I would just ask you, what's the relevant distinction between these two things, and which means it applies in one and not the other?
Luckily, they were successful and we were able to thrive here.
About what's the point? Like, if you're gay, if you're going to be gay together, of course it doesn't matter. You're infertile. You can't have. I mean, you can adopt, or you can do what's it called? You can get someone to be pregnant for you, or have your kid. What's it called, man?
I asked you for a relevant distinction. Can you give me the relevant distinction?
Distinction between what part? About infertile?
About the infertile, the man engaging intercourse with the infertile woman, and the two gay men engaging in intercourse. That means that one is wrong and the other one's not.
No, they're both at a stalemate. They're both at a stalemate. They can't reproduce. I mean, that's obvious.
They're both wrong.
They're not both wrong. No.
So neither of them are wrong.
What's the purpose, though? They obviously don't want to have kids. That's not nothing wrong with that.
Is gay intercourse wrong?
Well, it ain't right.
Is it wrong?
It's wrong, Parker. Yeah, it's wrong.
Why is it wrong?
Because nothing comes out good unless you're of age to accept gayness, to accept that type of. It's nasty, man. Like, if you're not 18
okay,
plus,
so wait, let me ask you a question.
You don't see kids liking
could I yes they do. Could I
Hell no.
Well, yes they do. Could I understand that I was straight when I was 5 years old?
Yeah, so was I.
Yeah, can someone who's gay figure out that they're gay at 5 years old?
No.
Not.
Unless they're molested or something, Parker.
Again, so you have no evidence to indicate that people are being
believe
assaulted? Stop talking. Okay?
So,
you have no evidence.
I'm
finishing a statement. You have no evidence to indicate, right, that these types of traumatic experiences cause people to be gay. Absolutely no evidence. Could you indicate?
No, I do have evidence. There's things that you can watch and see that if a kid is molested or goes through trauma like that growing up, that they will become 95 to 99%, 100%
Give me a single
gay.
fucking source. Give me one right now. Go.
Well, I can't do it right now. But
no, go find it. Scroll off, find a title, give it to me right now. I won't be able to hear you when you scroll off, but it will be paused. And once you come back, you'll be able to tell me the title.
Okay, so if I do, okay, I'll get back to you. So you want that source, Parker?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to waste your time, but I mean, I'll look it up. Oh, I gotta get back to the phone. Hold on.
We'll wait. Are you looking it up right now?
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
Oh, for sure. In the meantime, everyone, tap that screen. Let's try to get to 500,000 likes. Everyone, share the live copy link. Send it to a few friends. It will help get out to more people. I appreciate everyone doing so. TikTok's been really weird with the algorithm recently, everyone. So if you do want to help everyone, those are the best ways to help me out, everyone.
I was addicted and I needed it every day. I didn't think it was going to get this bad. I spent all my money.
All right, everyone. If you have any questions, put in the comment section actually right now, everyone. What's up?
Oh, I'm sorry, man. Hold on. Here we go.
I was just not a reliable person.
Yeah, trustmebro.org. Yeah, I have seen that source.
What are you doing to be able to support yourself? I don't remember really where he was. I'm not sure.
But yeah, everyone, keep tapping that screen, everyone. Also, if you do want to help me out, everyone, the heart me's, if we get up to 10K, I'm pretty sure we get something. I forget what it is, though, to be honest with everyone.
Okay, only gave me, that's a myth.
Okay, my finger is tired. Someone else jump in. Yeah, people need help. No one taps the screen on the main account anymore. It's kind of tough. Honestly, my second account, we low-key get more taps, chat.
Also just ended up in jail.
Yeah, everyone. Let me know when you find it. Tap the screen so you can get Parker Dr. Pepper cream soda. Oh my gosh, I don't even have those. How do you remember that? I got those one time. I'm eating. Come on, don't tell me now. I'm thinking about eating now. Chad, does anyone remember when I went? I think I went live almost 5 hours ago. I've only been online for 5 hours, chat. What is wrong with me? I feel like it's been way longer today.
He was just really in love with her child. Once Iris was born, my mom and Erica had a better
Yeah.
relationship. They were really close.
Part, I need more time, and I'm not finding the source I want to find. But I mean, if you look up on your own time, I'm sure you'll see.
I promise you're not going to find it.
Yeah, I
have sources in which indicate this not to be true, and my bibliography linked in my link tree.
Oh, sorry, but I wasn't talking. I'm with you, but I'm telling my girlfriend, baby, I'm trying to say if you're young and you get molested by the same sex, you're more than likely to grow up liking that same sex.
Yeah, which is again, you have no evidence to indicate that there's a causal relationship between getting traumatized as a kid and it leading towards you being gay.
No, not at the second. I don't know, but I do believe it exists. I do believe seeing the documentary on that before.
And then the coronavirus hit.
Hey, Vicar, I think it's wrong and right in many reasons. That's all I'm going to say, and I'll leave it at that.
All right, let me go to the next person. All right, everyone, only send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. There was absolutely no evidence for that claim. That was a complete trust me, bro, chat. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
What is up, bro? I am 22.
All right, everyone, only send a guest request if you disagree. We're just looking for some debates, everyone. All right, for some reason, it did not accept this person. We're going to go to the next one. Everyone, again, keep sending guest requests if you disagree. Only do send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hey, how's it going, man?
How old are you?
I'm 28.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
Yeah, I think it's wrong.
Why so?
Because if we were all gay, we'd go extinct, so how good is it?
Yeah, so do you think it's wrong to be celibate?
Yeah. I mean, it depends how long. I mean, just a short period of time.
If I'm celibate for my whole life, is that wrong?
Celibate means like you don't have sex.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's kind of wrong because you should want to pass on your genes and reproduce and raise a family.
So if you reproduce and then engage in gay intercourse, is it wrong?
Like on the side, are you married?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wrong to, like,
and
cheat
your
on
partner's
partner.
okay with it.
That's an unusual relationship. If the partner's okay with it and you're not harming her in that way, then I guess,
it's
yeah,
okay?
since you're having kids. Yeah.
Yeah, so being
It's
gay
also as
isn't
long as no
wrong.
kids are seeing it. Also, if no kids are seeing it, then okay.
Okay, so if you're in a gay relationship but you produce children through IVF, is that okay?
Well, the kid needs to ideally have a mother and a figure growing up. So I would say it's wrong unless they have a mother.
It's wrong unless they have a mother?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what? Say that again. Wait, sorry. Say that again.
So I said that was wrong because the child needs to have a mother figure growing up.
Why?
Because that is proven to what raises the most successful offspring.
Can you give me a source?
Yeah, it's pretty much like, what's it called? It's like widely proven that kids that come from full family households are the most successful.
So you're comparing single family households to two parents. You're not comparing gay to straight. If you compare gay to straight, we literally see over the past, like over multiple decades, that there aren't differences in the different types of outcomes in children's development, given that there's a gay couple or a straight couple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a complex topic. I guess I'd have to go over some studies to make a really educated answer.
Yeah,
for that.
I have stuff linked in my bibliography. It's in my link tree in my bio if you want to check it out.
Mhm. All right, so yeah, then if you're gay and you're having kids, as long as like other kids don't like know about it or anything. But yeah, original premise.
Wait, why was it wrong for other people to know that you have gay parents?
Oh, I didn't mean like that. I just meant it's not good for kids to like be exposed to the concept of like being gay.
Why?
Because it may influence like their own perceptions and their own identity and
what's wrong with them knowing that gay people exist?
Well, that's not what I said. I just said it's not like teaching them about it.
Okay, well, what do you mean by teaching them?
Like educating them and like exposing them to a bunch of same-sex like couples, like in their media programming and from their idols.
Okay, so again, but they could do that with straight individuals. So why is it okay to do that with straight individuals but not with gay individuals?
Because with being straight, it leads.
You just left. Why did you leave? Why he left mid conversation? Did someone kick them off? Because I didn't kick them off. All right. Well, we're gonna get to the next person. I don't even remember their name. Everyone, I was removed. True Independent. Send a guest request back. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Ties to and meetings with, yes.
All right, true independent. Send a guest request back. I didn't remove you. I literally account suspended. So you got TikTok TOS. That's not me. All right, let's go to the next person.
Oh, yes.
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hey, I'm 29. Can you hear me well?
Yeah. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
I can actually play the juxtaposition. So, like, I don't necessarily think it's wrong, but I know a lot of. Oh, you're gonna block me. Okay. I have a lot of.
At least he's self-aware. I'm not gonna block you, but I am gonna kick you off it. I would just looking for people who disagree, man. I do appreciate you coming up, though, man. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
28.
Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
Yeah, because of time.
Why so?
Or most likely the century we live in.
Why?
Because, in the past, it was not gonna say that was good, but it was not really, in a bad perception. Most likely now with Christianity, we can see it's wrong, but not really saying that it's wrong for me personally, but it's more of the time, I guess.
So you don't think it's wrong?
Not really.
All right, I'm just looking for people who disagree. Only send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. I don't know what's so difficult about those rules. I don't get it, chat. I really don't. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? Yeah, everyone. I'm just gonna be super quick with kicking people off from now on. I'm about to be so stingent on my boundaries now because people will just walk over them if you don't set them. Yo, what's up? How old are you? All right. For some reason, it's not accepting this person either. All right, everyone. What is going on today? Today has just been such a weird day, everyone. It's been such a weird day. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Wow, dude, today is just it's been such a great day, honestly. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Wow, dude, today is just
Yo. How old are you?
18.
What's your birth year?
8/10/2004.
You would be 19. Oh my god, dude. Chat. What is going on today? What is going on? I don't know today. It's brutal. I mean, I was thinking about changing topics again, but it's we're doing the Trump topic tomorrow, so I don't want to change and then redo the same topic again. But oh my gosh, chat, it's my brain, honestly, actually. Yo, what's up? How old are you? How old are you?
Yo, remember I was here before and I got banned.
Yeah, so then where do we leave off?
I don't know. I think I'll just start over again. I'll just be quick. Yes, I was just saying it's wrong because basically girls liking guys is a girl thing to do. It's a feminine thing to do, and guys are supposed to be like guys, and girls are supposed to be like girls. And the reason it's a girl thing to do is because they're the ones designed to like guys, since they're the ones who have a vagina and guys have a So then and the main purpose, the real purpose of sex is just reproduction. That's how we're supposed to have it.
So is it wrong for me to engage in intercourse with a woman who's infertile?
Yeah, so this is the thing then. The thing is even if something is just a little bit wrong, and it's okay to do because it's just 0.1% wrong. For example, drinking alcohol is not that deep, right? And it's not going to really do anything, but it's 0.1% wrong. So having sex with an infertile woman, it is a little bit wrong. Yeah.
So you do think it's wrong? Is it wrong for me to be celibate?
No. I'm saying it's wrong to have sex.
Okay.
Like
Is
a
oral
little
sex
bit,
wrong?
it's a little bit wrong to have sex. Yeah, it's wrong to have sex if it's not for reproduction.
So oral sex is wrong.
Yeah.
So, for example, also, if two people produce children, right, and then later in their life, right, one becomes infertile, right, because of their age, is it wrong for them to engage in intercourse?
Yeah, but very slightly so.
So yeah, so when you get married,
purpose?
after you produce children, you would think it'd be
No,
wrong for you to engage in
I
intercourse,
still will. I still do it now too, right?
even though it's
But like
wrong.
I'm not perfect. Yeah, I'm not. It's barely wrong. That's the thing, but it's just a little bit wrong. Like I'm not perfect. I do something.
So I don't think you consider it to be wrong, to be honest with you.
No, I do, but very less. I consider drinking alcohol wrong too. I consider smoking wrong too.
Is it an acceptable level of wrong?
Yeah, having sex with a woman if the purpose isn't reproduction is acceptable level of wrong.
That's contradictory.
But this is the thing then. But having sex with a guy, then it's not an acceptable level of wrong, because not only is it sex with
no, dude. What you don't understand? Hold on.
It's because you're acting like a girl. Then you're acting like a girl.
What?
When you have sex with a guy, you're acting like a girl.
That's
and
not
you
true.
should act like a man if you're a man.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is. What
right.
do you mean? I just explained.
No, what do you mean? I don't understand why that's true, right?
Okay, look.
Again, by the way, you can't have an acceptable level of wrong here if it's relating to this particular action, as it is the case that would indicate that it's not wrong, right? If it's acceptable.
No, look. So basically, the what you could get out of what I was saying earlier is that sex with a guy is a girly thing to do. It's a feminine thing to do. Why
I disagree with that.
Why?
Appreciate the little ground. Thank you. Right, because again, men can engage in that action as well, and typically men will also engage in that action.
You don't think being attracted to a man is an inherently feminine thing?
Being attracted to men? No, I don't think it's like an inherently feminine thing. No, not inherently.
But aren't men and women are designed to have sex with each other? To like each other.
Design. What do you mean by designed?
Because masculinity and femininity are two opposite ends of the spectrum. So it's like masculine aren't supposed to attract, basically.
So just because two things are opposite sides doesn't mean that one is right.
Okay, this is another supporting. Listen, this is another supporting point, and then another supporting point that shows that having sex with a guy is a girly thing to do. You just look at how all these like gay people act, bro. They're all so sus. They're all like girls. They talk like weird. They're so sassy always. None of them know how to fight. I'm sure not a single gay guy. Like basically none of them know how to fight, bro.
Dude, it's just like the stereotypes are so real.
No, okay.
Like here, I'm just gonna stereotype you, right? All like people who are like homophobic, right? They just have fish pictures with fish in them, right? They think that they're masculine, but they're not really, right? They're wearing their shirt tucked in to their pants.
But
right?
you have no evidence for that. I have evidence for.
Can you give me evidence that most gay men are feminine? Can you give me evidence? Can you give me evidence that most gay men are feminine?
Think about every gay guy you've ever met in your life. Think about how they talk, how they walk, everything. Dude, there's a reason that guys aren't friends with you.
Yeah. Not all gay men are friends with you. Not all gay men are like that.
Okay, mostly they are, because
no. Can you give me evidence of that? Can you give me evidence of that?
Well, okay, this is the end of the debate, I guess, because I don't have evidence for this.
You don't. So trust me. It's called a trust me, bro.
But it's the truth, though. There's no evidence, but you know too, it's the truth. Everyone in this tribe knows it's the truth. Trust me, gay guys act like girls.
Trust me, bro.
All right, so
trust me, bro.
It was a good discussion. That's it.
Trust me, bro.
But like that's the thing, bro. Everyone
trust me, bro.
That's it.
Trust me, bro. Yeah, chat. I need like an Omnitrix that says "Trust me, bro." Every single time you hit it, that's like instead of an easy button, we need a "Trust me, bro" button.
Bro, can you hear me?
Yeah, how old are you? All right. Hello? That being gay is wrong or immoral?
Well,
I can't really say it's wrong, but I believe it all comes from a psychological standpoint. Like most of the times, this is in my own understanding and my opinion, because I've actually seen it unfold around me. Most of the times, it's more like when people are young, they have masculine traits and feminine traits. Some can be dominant and some can be recessive. So like in females, you find that their feminine traits are more dominant than the masculine traits because of their environments and surroundings. So this is more like, I can just put it in an example and say, when guys are young, then their feminine traits are taken kind of light. You know, like, okay, let's just allow it and let's allow this person to be more feminine. They grow to start like becoming more gay. It depends though, because of like how people are raised. So you find that this child is going to start growing to be gay, and the older they become, the harder it will be for that person to actually convert. I don't really think it's really like entirely wrong, because of, you know, like these things that happen when somebody's growing, their environments actually affect how they think and how they view the world.
Yeah, so can you give me any evidence to believe that people are caused to be gay based upon these particular experiences?
Actually, the evidence is actually around me. Like my young brother literally was like that. He kind of grew up in that environment where, you know, like the firstborn, let me just say most of the firstborn children that you actually find, if you just research or something, you just check Google or whatever, you'll find, I know it's going to be kind of weird for me to just assume everything's correct on Google, but like most of the statistics show that if somebody is a firstborn, it's kind of hard for that person to express like, yo, I'm gay.
Because 18?
19.
All right, so that would have meant that you were 18 in 2019.
What?
Don't worry about it. You'll probably learn it in your 6th grade math class next Monday. Appreciate you for your time, man. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and move on to our next guest. Let's go ahead and get Maddox up here, y'all. Let's go ahead and get Maddox up here, you guys. Our next guest is loading up in here. What's up, man? How old are you?
I'm 18.
Sweet, man. What year were you born?
You're just relating to the ideas that people have social pressures based upon, like, again, what's expected of them. So then, like, what's going to be the reason why it's wrong to be gay?
Yeah. Mostly because we are born male and female. They're different. So when it comes to reproduction, a man will need to have intercourse with a woman for that woman to actually have a child. If a gay person decides to adopt a child, how that child will grow is going to be kind of complicated, because imagine the child goes to school and says, oh, I live with my dad and my dad, you see? And there are people in this world who are very homophobic. And I'm actually very open-minded. I actually even have a couple of friends who don't really show like, okay, they're gay and everything. I understand, but I'm not homophobic. Though I just put boundaries, like I'm not gay, so don't try to convert me in any way or try to convert people around you. It's wrong in the sense that people might try to convert others. So that's where being gay is wrong.
So being gay is wrong because you try to convert other people. So no one who's gay is trying to convert other people, right? If anything, right now, right, if you're saying that it's wrong to be gay, right, that would be trying to convert people to be straight.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah, so then it would be wrong it'd be wrong to be straight then, because you're trying to convert people to be straight.
That's a good point though. Yeah, but like when you're talking about people who are trying to be converted to being straight, that's the way people are born. Okay, they're born male and female, they've got their organs and everything. Let's say a gay person wants to adopt a child. How are they going to raise the child?
A gay person is trying to adopt I appreciate the handout, thank you so much. A gay person adopts a child, how are they trying to adopt, how are they going to raise them?
How are they going to raise the child like in society and everything? With the way things are, there's so many homophobic people. That's a defensive standpoint for like
how are they going to raise the child? They raise them to the same degree in which straight couples are do. So it is the case that like there's like large scale studies on this for like over decades that show that gay like relationships produce the same developmental outcomes when it relates to straight relationships. So like there's no distinction that you could provide that's statistically significant.
Okay, let's talk about other schools in other areas. Let me talk about where I'm from, in Africa. There are so many schools that are against homosexuality. And if you are a gay couple and you decide, okay, let me move to a certain place in Africa and raise my child there because maybe you like the climate or the culture or something here. Then you bring your children this side and try to raise them in this, maybe any school. You find that most of the people in that society are homophobic. Maybe in other places, they might have gay rights and everything, like the US in particular. I've actually done my research. I know those people have gay rights in the UK, probably, and some other areas. I don't really know the specific places, but I know that these people actually have gay rights, even in some places in Africa. But there are those countries where you'll still go, even if they do have gay rights, it's a country full of people that are homophobic. So raising a child there might be difficult.
So you're just saying because people are homophobic, it's difficult to raise people that way. So would you say that in the context of, say, like Jim Crow laws in the United States, say, like, because interracial marriage in the United States was looked at in a negative connotation, that it would have been bad to raise kids in an interracial couple because it would have been the case that you have to deal with how people like treat interracial couples in society?
Okay. Repeat your statement again.
Yeah, so just because, like, you were making the claim that because people are, like, because of homophobia, because people are looked at in a negative connotation for being gay, right, that it would be, like, difficult to, like, raise people, okay? Well, it was the case that throughout society, right, in the United States, that interracial marriage was looked at in a negative connotation, right? So would you say it's wrong to get interracially married and to produce children through that capacity because
about something that was battled, like that's just something that was natural concerning how we're talking about racism here, right? Because interracial couples, they have a child that's actually half white, half black, or let me just say light skin, or maybe even Asian mixed, because you said interracial.
So we shouldn't say that it would be necessarily bad for someone to like be gay and to raise kids while being gay because of homophobic people. We would say it's wrong to be homophobic.
Now we're talking about, these are two different things, yes? Because talking about things that people are born with naturally, and then they decide to say, this is not who I am. I identify as this. And I do understand most of them that decide to say, I identify myself as a male, I identify myself as a gay person, as a top, as a bottom, or whatever. Because these guys have their own opinions that they've actually decided to say, I have always felt this way when I was young. I've been attracted to guys and I am a guy. And we're talking about people who are born in a certain particular race. That's natural, yes. But they're still identified as, this is a male, this is a female. That's how they were. Those are the organs they were given. And those are the things that they can use to reproduce.
I'm so confused what you're trying to say here. So like, you're just like, what? I'm so confused. Like, can you restate what you just said? You were talking about like a top and a bottom. I'm so confused.
Yes, that's different. I'm talking about like how people identify themselves. You're born a male. You've got, let me say you're there and you've got your own private parts and everything.
Yeah. I'm not, you can't.
That you can actually.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm just giving it, like there's a difference between something that you're naturally assigned. You are born a male and you have all as you grow. And here we're talking about, you are given an example based on race. So these are two different contexts we're talking about.
So like here, I agree that those are different characteristics we're referencing. But what I was showing you was that you were saying that, right, the reason why it's wrong to raise people in the context of a gay relationship is because there are homophobic people within society and how people are going to treat people who are gay on the basis of the fact that they're gay. Right. And I was comparing that to how people would treat relationships in which they would consider to be bad or uncomfortable around, right, when it relates to the past. Because we would say that it doesn't make sense for us to say that it would be the issue of the people who are getting married in an interracial marriage. It would be the issue of how society is treating them. So I'm using it as a parallel to show that we think it's wrong for how society is treating gay people, right? Not for people who are like raising people in the context of a gay relationship.
Because I actually got the point that you said, we are going to blame the people that they are growing up around, like let's say homophobic people. we're going to blame the homophobic people, isn't it? And if somebody is born in, like, from an interracial couple, it's the people around them that are, let me just say, opposing the fact that they were actually born, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the fault of the people around them. It's called victim blaming, to blame the people who are going to be the victims of the perpetrators, or the people who are being racist or being homophobic, right?
Okay.
So that's why I would say it doesn't make sense to put the responsibility on the people that are victimized.
All right. But back to the same topic that I actually brought later on by saying we're talking about two different things, right? We talked about natural things that people are actually having, and these things that just came up because they're both human. They just have different skin color, and their blood is the same. Everything about them is the same. Even their organs are the same. They reproduce the same way. A black couple will reproduce the same way a white couple will, the same way an Asian couple will, the same way a Mexican couple will. But where things come into play, here we're talking about sexes now. How will two people with the same private organs have a child? And how is it going to be right for that person to actually adopt a child if they're not willing to go through that risk? It's just like how things are actually changing, because women are actually afraid of giving birth. And I actually do understand that, because the pain is really unbearable. But the fact that they actually keep that baby in their womb or for like 9 months and everything, then give birth, is a sign that they're willing to actually, you know, I'm actually reading the comments here, so I'm kind of getting distracted in a way, but
yeah, so I don't know what you're trying to say here, man. Like it is the case that people who are gay, I'm so confused. Like we're using an analogy to compare one particular aspect. I'm not comparing all aspects. So you'd have to give me as a relevant distinction that would relate to the thing that I'm comparing, not in terms of any other characteristic that would be within the context of the analogy. Like, for example, like if I brought up like, if we were trying to bring up an analogy to like, say, like if I said, in order to be human, you have to have 10 fingers, right? And then I brought up a scenario where there was an individual that had 9 fingers, right? Yeah. That didn't have it, right? And you were like, oh no, they're still human, even though they don't meet those characteristics. And I'm like, oh, okay. So if I were to compare that to a different circumstance, say like an individual, right? I'm saying all individuals have brown hair, and I give you a circumstance where someone has blonde hair, right? Would you say that all individuals still have brown hair? And then you're like, no. Okay, well, you could point to characteristics. Oh, you're talking about hair versus you were referencing earlier a different characteristic, right? But it is the case that it was comparing within the respect that you are violating that rule or that principle. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
All right, well, is there anything else you'd like to reference or talk about?
Well, not necessarily. I just wanted to point out those same topics of like, most of the times what I've actually been saying, they're kind of forcing children to accept these ideals. It's better for children to start accepting these things.
How are people being forced to be gay?
Because not really being forced to be gay, but like if something's actually pointed in front of you for such a long time, the people who identify these things as disabilities, and like I said, they're homophobic people out there. And there's so many people that won't actually be comfortable with this. So back then, it wasn't actually taught in schools like, okay, you have to refer to him as they, them, or whatever. There's so many
pronouns. So pronouns are completely different, right? When we're relating to just people who are gay, right? Again, how is it being pushed on people to be gay, right? Maybe to say like it's acceptable in being gay, it's not wrong to be gay, right? How is it the case that it's being pushed on them to be gay?
Okay, if I'm actually trying to relate it to what I've actually seen recently, there's so many, I don't know, it's just like in a subtle way. Most of them actually even appearing in cartoons. I wouldn't really mention unless I actually watch some of these videos and read a couple of books on them again. because I've been spending so much time doing other things. But that's what I actually got. Some are actually being pushed through the cartoons, how they're being taught at school, because you don't really spend much time with your kids. You don't know what they're doing this time around. And there's social media out here. There's TikTok.
Just gay people. It says it's acceptable to be gay. It's okay to be gay. There's nothing else. It's not saying that you should be gay. There's no like claim within the context of like cartoons
you don't expose
saying
these
that you
things to
should be
children
gay.
because yes, children are growing. You know, like
but being straight is exposed to them. Like for example, when I'm talking like the movies I watched as a kid, a bunch of the movies they have straight relationships in them. They have a man and they have a woman together, right? But you're just gonna say, oh, because it's normal. Well, it should be normal to be gay. It should be acceptable to be gay. It shouldn't be considered wrong.
Now let's just take this back to like tradition and most of the things that we actually see. When you're giving me an example of saying like most of these things, people are being pushed to be straight, right?
Yeah, under this notion, people would be being pushed to be straight. Yeah, which I actually agree with. There's something called heteronormativity. It's like this notion that like you should be straight.
I want to relate this to the same thing, the idea that you gave me earlier on about being a human and fingers and whatnot. So let's say people are born and they're saying that human beings should have, let's say 10 fingers, right? And that's what's acceptable. Then you are there and you're born, you've found yourself like maybe with about like 4 on each hand or so. The more you grow, you start to understand that this is a disability. And you know that you're still human either way, just like a gay person can still be a human either way.
Wait, hold up. I just want to clarify, right? For example, most people around the world, they do not have red hair.
Okay, yes.
Does that mean it's a disability to have red hair?
It's not a disability.
No, but okay, so just because most people don't have a characteristic, that doesn't imply to us that it's a disability.
Okay, I'm not really saying I'm not saying everything that's not there is actually a disability. I'm just giving you an example. I'm saying you decide to identify like, okay, this is a disability. People may actually view it as, okay, this is just something that I'm not having. Or because it doesn't mean just because you're lacking those things, you're not human. Because people are born differently. And I wouldn't judge someone because of something that they don't have. Same way I don't judge people who are gay or whatever. I'm actually comfortable and more open-minded about these things. I just try to understand what they're about. So I was saying, let's say you're born with those same, let me say 8 fingers. And people out there are imposing that stuff on you. That's what has been accepted as the norm. Just like people are born straight. That's the norm. So you can't really start forcing these things all of a sudden completely. Because later on you actually start
what are we forcing? Wait, what are we forcing? We're saying it's acceptable to be gay. That's all it is. All it is saying it's acceptable to be gay. Right? Because you can't provide any reasoning as to why being gay is wrong.
Okay, anyway, I think this is just a very big debate and I have to do a lot of research for me to actually just come at you with points and everything.
All right, for sure, bro.
But I just wanted to give you like a couple of ideas that I have in my opinion, because like that's personal opinion that I was just giving you. It's not every time that like people need to have research and all that stuff. I mean, information, proof and all that stuff. But yeah, I was just giving you my opinion and my understanding on this stuff.
All right, for sure. Let me go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. We're just looking for some debates. Let's try to get to 100,000 likes, everyone. Or not 100,000 likes. Let's try to get to 1 million likes, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 38.
Appreciate the call, John. Thank you so much, David. Yeah, do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
I'm not thinking it's not wrong. But it might be immoral, depending on your beliefs.
Is it immoral under your view?
Yeah.
Why is it wrong under your view or immoral?
I just think that we have different chromosomes. I think a man is fit for a woman.
What do you mean by a man is fit for a woman?
I mean, our chromosomes don't. X doesn't go with X. X goes with Y.
How do you know?
How do I know? Because I mean, personally, I don't. I'm just going off of science.
Science doesn't say XX goes with XY.
I mean,
when does science claim that?
When?
Yeah, when did science claim that?
They claim it all the time.
Why?
Claim it every day. What do you mean they claim they don't it doesn't you have the choice. That's what makes America great. You have the choice whether you like who you like, whether to be gay or to be straight.
You don't have a choice to be gay or to be straight. It simply just is the case that you're gay or is the case that you're straight.
So do you think do you believe that it's an illness?
No, being gay is not an illness.
What do you believe being gay is?
It's normal.
It's normal? Are you gay?
No.
Have you ever thought about it?
Thought about being gay?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I'm just trying to get. This is my first. I'm a first time viewer, so I'm just trying to get the way of that last guy almost fell asleep with the fingers and stuff. But I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. So you don't have a problem with being gay, but you're straight.
I'm straight, and I have no issue with being gay. I don't think that people who are gay should be unjustly discriminated against or treated differently. Right? I think that they should be treated the same as straight people.
They shouldn't, but at the same time, do you think they need a parade?
Yeah.
Do you think you do?
I think that pride parades are a great way to preach normalization and acceptance of gay people.
I think that's kind of. I think because we don't. I mean, have you ever been to one of those parades? It's contradictory.
I have not been to, or actually, yes, I have. Yes, I have actually. Not for very long though. But yeah, I've been. My sisters frequent them, like yearly as well.
Oh, okay. So right now there's a huge epidemic with them pushing kids at school. Do you think that's right for them to teach sexuality to kids at a young age?
Some people are gay, some people are straight. It's okay to be gay. It's okay to be straight.
But to teach that and preach it.
To say that it's okay to be gay and it's okay to be straight.
To be teaching kids about sexuality and about being gay, because in what
way? Like some girls like girls, some boys like boys, and some boys like girls.
Shouldn't they? Why would that be anything to do with the teachers? Shouldn't that be a parent issue?
Well, it's oftentimes parents don't talk about that. Did you grow up in a conservative place in America? They don't talk about that type of stuff.
What?
Yeah, conservative households oftentimes do not talk about conversations like this.
Oh no!
So having these type of conversations can be helpful for children,
especially in school, right? When they're going to be engaging with people who are gay, when they're going to have friends that are gay, when they're going to have teachers that are gay, when they're going to have. But yeah, you're pressing. It's like it seems like you want people to be gay.
I'm literally straight, dude.
Are you sure?
Yes, I have a girlfriend.
Yeah,
Josh, I appreciate the roses. Thank you.
But I mean, it's just the way you're preaching. It doesn't seem like.
Riley, thank you for the Venmo. I appreciate it. Me saying it's acceptable to be gay doesn't mean I'm saying you should be gay. It doesn't mean I'm saying I want people to be gay. Appreciate the hearts. Thank you.
You're a closet person. You haven't came out yet.
I'm not closeted. No.
It's okay, man. We were here for you. We're still watching you. But if you need to come out, now's the time.
I like how you're trying to use that to demean what I'm saying. That's not demeaning to what I'm saying.
No, it's not at all.
If I was gay, I would be able to come out. There's no reason why I wouldn't be able to come out.
Because I think you're scared.
What am I scared of? Tell me.
That's what we're trying to get to the bottom of.
My sister's gay and has already come out.
Okay,
that's lesbian. My family's accepting. Gay. Right, I have an accepting place on TikTok.
So your family knows?
Literally who.
Yes.
Agree with me. You have no argument. So is this what you're resulting?
No. There is no argument because
you have no argument against accepting and normalizing being gay, and therefore you literally just try to say that I'm gay and joke about that as some sort of argument against me.
No, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. I'm being serious. I don't think it's right to teach children, especially at the age of 5, and have books in their school that verbally and describes man and a man having sex.
No, that's not what happens. Appreciate that mustache. Thanks so much. No, it's not. No, that's bullshit.
It's not?
That's bullshit. Give me a single place. Give me a single place in the United States that where that happens.
Mesquite High School.
Wait, what high school? Appreciate the hand mustache. Can you type that for me? Type that out for me.
Tell me. MESQUIT.
MESQUIT. school.
Mesquite.
Mesquite High School.
Junior high school. High school, they've had those. I mean, 50 Shades of Grey, they already have. They've been having that.
Junior high school. Isn't that middle school?
Yes.
You said elementary, right?
Yeah.
This is not elementary.
Too. There's Mesquite. There's Mesquite and Oak Tree.
Yeah. So where'd you find that they did this?
Where did I find that? In the library.
All right. I'm gonna look at their public schools right now. Right.
Okay.
And am I gonna find this in the library?
Yeah, you gotta. They're not open right now, but you have to have.
No, the library is on the websites. Appreciate the
they have all the books.
Appreciate the little crown. Thank you.
They have all the books.
They do have their resources. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, library. All right, let's look at this.
And wait, I'll wait.
Do you want me to call them right now?
That would be dope. Yeah. Hello? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I appreciate the hanging lights. Thank you so much.
If you are calling about your child's absence, press 1. We're sorry, you have reached us after hours. Please call back during normal office hours of 7:45 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and we'll be happy to help you.
Okay, it's also like a weekend.
Saturday.
Damn it! I wish it was better timing because then we would have been able to do this on the live.
Yeah, for sure. And you know what? I wish I had the book with me too.
Yeah, I would love for you to be able to. Yeah, I highly doubt that they're showing like little like kids in elementary school. That
no,
right?
They're not showing.
At what age? Because like when I was in 5th grade, we learned about like the different types of anatomy, right?
Yeah.
And we learned about birth, and we learned about that type of stuff. Growing up in Iowa, right? So did you have an issue with that?
Are you? How old are you?
I'm 21.
When did you? 21. It's every day changes so fast that it's going to be different since when you were in junior and when you were in elementary than it is now. Different books every year. You get different books. The world changes so fast at a miraculous rate that it's hard for anybody to keep up. And the way that the world is changing in a feminine way.
What do you mean by that?
Way, huh?
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean? Like more sensitive.
What you're saying? Feminine, sensitive are the same thing, and gay are the same thing.
I mean,
how are feminine, sensitive, and gay the same thing?
What do you mean? How are they the same thing? They're all words. Like they're, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. The world is being more censored, more sensitive. Where do you still live in Idaho?
I grew up in Iowa. I live in Los Angeles now.
Oh, okay. Oh, sir, you're from California, so you get the raft of it. That makes sense.
Yeah, so I was a Trump supporter in California for years. So
I'm from California, but you don't see any changes in California whatsoever since you were in elementary.
Well, I didn't live in elementary. I didn't live out here in elementary. I lived in Iowa in elementary school.
Okay.
I moved out here in the middle of middle school. So like I learned some basic sex ed stuff when I was in Iowa even. We learned in 6th grade, we learned in 5th grade, right? And that's essentially what they're doing now, right? So this whole idea that like they're pushing this new stuff that's sexualized, that's specific to people who are gay. No, right? It's just simply that we're adding stuff about people who are gay in the same sorts of lesson models that we already had about individuals who are straight. That's what it is. And what that does is it makes outcomes better off for people who are gay, especially teens that are going to be engaging in intercourse with people, right?
Okay, but the fact that you're even having this podcast, doesn't that say something?
What, say something
that
about
you're
what?
talking about? They're talking about gay, if gay is wrong or right. Doesn't that mean something? Isn't that why is this even? Why are you?
Why is this a conversation? Because people are treated negatively for being gay. What's up?
Did you are you concerned about the podcast that you're hosting right now?
What do you mean?
Like the fact that you have a podcast about why is being gay wrong? You're having a podcast about it, and you're saying that nothing has changed.
I never said nothing has changed.
Well, I think you did.
I think things have changed, and that's exactly why I'm on here debating this, because I think that doing this will allow for things to change more and for the better. Appreciate the sunglasses. Thank you so much. But I'm saying things have not changed when it relates to particularly the way that sex ed is being taught, right? In terms of the contents sexually, right? It is literally just the case that what has changed is it is the case that we're representing gay people as well. So you don't have an issue with the level of sexualization that is being shown or the education that is associated with it, the sex ed. You have an issue with the fact that we're just talking about gay people. Okay. So what specifically is it about gay people that you don't like?
The point that they're pushing it on.
How are they pushing it? It's the exact same sort of way that we reference it with gay people. I mean, straight people.
Are you out on the streets asking?
Asking about what?
Asking all the gay people are you out on the streets watching for your own eyes, seeing if it changed or not, seeing if they're pushing it on kids? Have you seen TV shows about them pushing it on kids?
I've seen people make the claims all the time, and I've heard the arguments, and I don't think any of it's actually, appreciate the cap, thank you so much, convincing at all, right? Because the same things that we would reference within the context of this exist within the context of straight individuals. Say, for example, people bring up say gay characters in TV shows and cartoons. Well, it is the case that all the cartoons I grew up with and most of the people in the chat were straight individuals in relationships. Right? We want to talk about Beauty and the Beast. We want to talk about Cinderella. We want to talk about Tangled. We want to talk about all these different Disney shows in which have straight couples together, right? Representing what's expected in society for individuals who are straight to and be together, right? That's the idea. So all that's trying to be invoked within these ideas that there are gay characters and whatnot is the idea that it's normal and acceptable to be gay. That you should not be looked as different for being gay.
Right. No, you shouldn't. Why would you be looked at different? That's not what we're saying.
That's actually what you've done. When you say that it's wrong, you are indicating that they should be looked at differently, because it is the case that you're considering it to be wrong. You're also saying when you say that it's like stop pushing it on people when it's the exact that have been talked about when it relates to straight people, that shows that you're treating gay people differently. Right? That's the whole idea.
No, nobody's treating them different except for when you post that about a flag, a heart flag behind you, and then you're trying to say that everything's all right. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying don't push it. Don't push your shit on me. On
what shit? What shit specifically is being pushed?
The gay sickness.
What? Oh, gay sickness. How is it a sickness to be gay?
I'm going on. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm the friend. Can I do the argument now? I'm sorry. It got a little out of hand.
Well, no, I want to talk to him, right? I want him to justify why he just considered it a sickness.
It's not a sickness. Gay is, I don't personally think it's a choice. I love arguing though.
Can I talk to the other person?
I don't think he should be talking on the live on here. But I do think it is a little.
Well, fuck. I agree with you, but I want to address his positions, right? Like, okay, let's be totally real here, right? He has these positions. We should address them, right?
But I do have some things with so like the let's say the parades and stuff. That is if they're supposed to be equal. Sorry, I'm stuttering. Oh my god, so bad. I'm nervous. Sorry, first time being live.
No. First, can I please address what he just said, man? Like, I'm sorry, but like, realistically speaking, he just said some shit that I really want to address, and I want him to be held accountable for.
I mean, he's already out of the room now. I mean,
you go give it back to him. You go give it back to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone, keep tapping that screen. Everyone, keep sharing the live. It'll help get out to more people. You already know the deal, everyone. Copy link, send it to a few friends. We're almost to 1,000 shares, everyone. Thank you, Lord. I appreciate the fantastic. Thank you so much. The fantastic. It's almost to 1,000 shares, everyone. So if you do want to help, copy link, send it to a few friends. You already know the deal, everyone. Again, everyone, keep tapping that screen. I appreciate the hand art. Thank you so much, Kay.
Hello?
Yeah, so like you said that's a sickness. Why do you think it's a sickness?
Oh, is a sickness of being liking the same sex?
Yeah.
I guess because I'm a Christian.
Oh, he just got removed for community guidelines. There he goes. So that is there's nothing like Christian love. You know what I mean? David, I appreciate the galaxy. Thank you so much, David. I really appreciate it. Let's go on to the next person. Only do send a guest request if you disagree. We are just looking for some debates, everyone. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. Thank you for the cap as well. I appreciate Jerry. Also, thank you for the hat and mustache. Thank you so much, Jerry. Yeah, what's up, Howell?
I mainly disagree with what's it called? I mainly disagree with with the community and then forcing it upon people. That's what I disagree with. On my part personally.
Yeah, so what particular forcing?
For example, protests and telling people to forcing them to like, for example, there was a video of two Christian people.
Hey bro, I'm getting heavy, like you're forcing your southern accent.
It's because I don't live in Texas. I moved to London when I was 14 years old, so my accent is a bit mixed up. You can hear some of the London accent. I mean, I'm here to debate. I'm not like, I don't know, but I'm here to debate.
I don't know. Your voice actually does kind of sound like.
And then feel free to kick me. I'm just here to debate. You know what I mean? I'm not here like, I'm here to debate.
I'm hearing a lot more British now and less country.
Yeah, because you're paying attention to it.
Okay.
I'm not here to troll. I'm not here to troll.
Okay, we're just making sure. Just continue.
No,
I
yeah, it's
apologize,
fine, man. That's fine. I understand. There was actually a point that I wanted to make. For some reason, I feel like people that are non-religious, like yourself, because I have been watching some of your lives before. They seem to. It seems perfectly fine to, disrespect religion, and then when religious people want to say something, even in the smallest context, about people that are in the LGBTQ community, apparently it's wrong. So it's just stuff like that.
What disrespect?
So, for example, I feel like them disrespecting their faith, whether it's Christianity or Islam, people calling God, like yourself, they call it schmar and whatever. I mean, listen, I'm all down for a joke.
Dean,
Listen.
so like, they don't call different notions of God. They create their own religion called Shmeezianity, right? And within Shmeezianity, there's schmod.
Yeah, but that's obviously not real. That's just a disrespect.
Wait, how is it disrespect? No, the critique is actually extraordinarily valid because it relies upon the same bases in terms of justification, in terms of saying that, like, oh, I have faith that this is true, and I have faith in this particular religion. So what it's meant to demonstrate is that there's absolutely no good justification, as it would also be entailing that Shmeezianity is justified.
Okay,
so there's a valid critique in that. I don't think that's disrespect. I think it is absolutely a valid critique.
Well, okay, so we'll run with this about Shmeezianity and whatnot. Okay, we'll run with that for now. Okay, and then I'll get on to the other point later about the disrespect. But listen, you saying Shmeezianity and whatnot. Bear in mind, I'm not even a Christian myself, but we'll run with this Shmeezianity, whatever. So am I then in also the right? Can I also say can I start my own group, for example, and just make up some random things saying, oh yeah, I'm a human cat, I'm a human lion, I'm a human dog, I'm a human. Is that also okay? Is that also fine?
What do you mean by those terms?
No, because I'm relating it in terms of.
I don't see how that relates to the topic, but like, what do you mean by those terms?
Yes, because then I would be relating it in terms of it's obviously a group that does not seem real. It's just a joke. But
are you denying the existence of gay people?
No,
like legitimately.
No, absolutely not. I don't hate gay people. I don't disrespect gay people at all.
No. You believe that they exist. They're not. It's not some fake concept that someone's gay or that someone has like that orientation.
Okay, but then I can say the same to you that people that believe in God, they believe firmly in God and that He is real. So then, for you
that doesn't make Him real, though. I'm not just saying that people believe this. That means it is the case, right? It is the case that we can see this descriptively speaking. Descriptively speaking, we see within the context of people's brains who are gay and who are straight, right? Parts of their brain that go off that indicate attraction when they see particular members of, if they're straight, the opposite sex, and if they're gay, members of the same sex. So we can see this. We can see a psychological, right, and neurological basis of sexuality.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's what I was saying. I was saying I'm not gay people are real, lesbian people are real, transgender people, etc. I'm not ignoring their existence. They obviously exist, and I respect their decision, and I have no problem against them. I'm just saying, for example, people, especially in the LGBTQ plus community, they love to disrespect religion and not have no respect.
By the way, being gay isn't a choice. Just letting you know. It just is that way. Like, could you choose to find me sexually attractive?
No, I didn't say that it was a choice, though. I didn't say that.
Oh, I thought you said I respect their choice, but you can continue.
No, I mean, like, for, transgender people, if they want to, if they feel like they're a woman and they want to, be a trans,
they want to express themselves in that way.
Yeah,
they have a desire to be in accordance with the sets of characteristics that are typically associated with the female sex.
Yeah, I mean, but then again, the one thing that I completely disagree with is, I know that you do this separately, but the fact that trans women are women and trans men are men, that is something I completely disagree with, to the highest order. I mean, right. I know this is, okay, because women,
that's just a definition thing. Like, you understand that, like, it's just based upon how you define the words. So if you like vehemently disagree with it, it seems like you just have like an issue with accepting, right, trans people being women, sure. Right? Yeah. Because like logically speaking, there's no issue with describing trans women to be women, right, based upon that definition. And it's not prescribing that trans women are biologically female, right? It's prescribing that they have a desire to be in accordance with the sets of characteristics or traits that are typically associated with the female sex.
Okay, yeah, for sure, man. So, let me ask you something really quickly. Let me ask you something really quickly. 1 second. Let me try and find my. Oh, 1 second. I don't even know if I can find it here. Okay. I'll just run without it. So can you explain to me? Can you give me the definition of a woman then? Can you just give me the definition?
An adult human person that is committed or has a desire to be in accordance with a set of characteristics or traits that are typically associated with the female sex.
And that's your definition, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So is that the definition or your definition, since you did say that there were different definitions?
Yeah, so definitions are subjective, so it's just based upon the way that you're referencing it. There's no the definition.
Okay, cool.
There are definitions.
Okay, cool. So then can I say, so is there the definition? Is there just a definition? Is there the definition for anything? Or can you just
There's not the definition, but there is a definition for things, typically speaking, right? And we will generally or typically agree upon definitions, right? But there are some times where we disagree upon how we reference terminology, which is totally fine. We just have to clarify what we mean to each other.
Okay, so that's where I disagree. I feel like if it's so in terms of a woman, there is just the definition. There's a D definition for a TV, for a chair. There's just the definition for everything. So
appreciate the handout. Thank you so much. What is the definition of the word bad?
The definition of the word bad? I guess I can put it in my way, which will be similar to what if you were to look it up.
No, the definition, not your definition. The definition.
Yeah, no, it is the definition, but my words are going to be different than obviously to when you will look it up online. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so like exactly what I fucking mean. That's exactly what I mean.
No, but it's the same definition. No, it's the same definition.
Do you not see what I'm saying?
Okay, so fine. So let me say that. So your definition for an adult human female was for a woman is what's it called? An adult human person with
a desire to be in accordance with the sets of characteristics or traits that are typically associated with the female sex.
Okay. That's fine. So then my definition would be that it is an adult human female, and then obviously male and female are completely different, two different things.
Yeah, you just mean biology. So under your definition, trans women would not be women. Under my definition, trans women are women. Given that both these definitions are logically coherent, my question would just be, why don't you consider trans women to be women, given that both definitions are just as coherent?
Okay, that's fine. So let me. I get that. So let me ask you this then. Am I, yes or no? I identify as a dog. Okay. Am I a dog?
Dogs are like of a particular species in which is not ours, and that's based upon genes and DNA.
But then,
right. So if, again, when I'm saying that they have a desire to be in accordance with these sets of characteristics or traits, right, that is not saying that they have these traits, right? That say, like, for an example, let's say that, like say someone is has like traits that you would associate with the opposite sex, right? So like, for example, like it's not making the claim, right, that trans women are biologically female. That's not the claim. Sure. Right.
Yep. Okay.
Right. But it is the claim that they have a desire to be in accordance with these sets of characteristics, right, that are typically associated with the female sex. And that's exactly what we are referencing in terms of what we consider to be a man or a woman. I'm a man because I have a desire to be in accordance with the sets of characteristics, right, that are typically associated with the male sex.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. So I was going to say, oh, here we go. Found it. Lord Jesus. Okay. So I was going to say, so you're saying, okay, so if a man, a male, felt like they were a woman, and then that would make them a trans woman. Okay, that's fine. So
that's not my view.
So but isn't that the definition of
a desire to be in accordance with the set of characteristics that are typically associated with the female sex?
I know. Okay,
right. The one that you just went over is a circular definition, right? It doesn't describe anything. What I went over does describe something. It does relate to concepts in which we can relate to and associate ourselves with.
Okay, so what makes a trans woman then? Explain that to me. So what makes a trans woman? Isn't that a biological male
trans women would be biologically male, and they would have a desire to be in accordance with this set of characteristics or traits that are typically associated with the female sex.
Okay, right. Okay, so that's fine. So I'm actually right now, I'm a trans. Wow, that came out wrong. So I did not mean to say that. I'm a male. All right, I'm a male, and I want to be a cat or a dog. Okay, so does that? So because
did you hear me, dude? I already explained this. I can explain it again.
No, I know, but that's just. I believe that's my characteristics. Is there something wrong with that?
Yeah, because those characteristics don't relate to things that you've expressed within the context of reality. Set of characteristics, right? If there's a trans woman that has a desire to be in accordance with these characteristics, they are meeting that trait, that definition. Right? If you consider a dog to be defined by these particular genes, they're not meeting that definition by saying they are. Okay, that's my claim isn't just like I identify as this or identify as that, right? It's that you have these sets of desires.
Okay, so for all the people saying I'm a Ben Shapiro fanboy, it is literally the exact opposite. just to make that clear, free Palestine. But listen, so can you tell me how they meet those characteristics? Can you explain that to me? How do they meet?
They have a desire to be in accordance with the characteristics that are typically associated with the female sex.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Well, then that's where you're losing me here, Parker. I'm saying, okay, I have a desire to meet the characteristics of a dog. Okay, and in my reality, that's what I believe in. Okay, because I want to meet.
Yeah. So we don't have social and cultural norms that are in terms of the ways that, let's say, like there's ways that you dress or the ways that you act, the ways that you're referred to when it relates to dogs, but we do when it relates to men and women. That's the fundamental difference when it relates to these views, is that there are social and cultural norms that we can associate ourselves and describe ourselves to be in accordance with when it relates to these norms that we associate with like men and women or like males and females. But we don't have that when it relates to dogs. And that's why it's not a legitimate concept when it relates to dogs, but it is a legitimate concept when it relates to males and females. When we associate that someone is a fan of a particular team, we are saying that their commitments or their desires to be in accordance with this particular team doing well or this particular team winning, that is a valid and legitimate concept for them to have a desire to be in accordance with. So in the same sort of way we associate that with those particular norms, right, we can also do so when it relates to the social and cultural norms that are typically associated with the sexes.
Okay, for sure. So can you explain to me what a furry is?
A furry? Right? Are you just trying to say someone who like considers themselves, right, like someone who likes like dressing up as like a particular different types of animals?
Yeah, and some believe that they are animals to that extent.
Yeah, those aren't. They again, when it relates to the different types of, we are, by the way, all humans are animals. When it relates to this though, there's no social and cultural norms that they're typically associating themselves with. Right, like they're associating themselves with the genetics, right, which is something that they don't have. Okay, that's not the claim when it relates to trans people. Trans women are not saying they have XX chromosomes.
Okay, right. So,
and by the way, I don't know why we're talking about this when the topic's why is being
yeah, I know this. And okay, yeah, okay, fine. I'll go back to the top. I mean, that's what I was saying in the beginning that this was we were reaving off topic. Okay, so let's get back to it. I don't know if I can say this because I mean it is related, but obviously I don't know if it's gonna rear off topic. But I mean, I guess in religion, in a religious sense, it would be considered wrong in a religious sense. So I just want to so what are your thoughts on that?
So how do you know your religion is accurate in describing what's right and wrong?
So obviously, if you're religious, there are obviously many reasons, and plus the one reason, God, which is obviously what's it called? Like your main reason to believing that your religion is right. Obviously, for atheists or for people that don't believe in God, that would believe in a God but not a religion, then they would not see that as suitable. Because obviously they don't believe in a God. So that's what I mean, because then it would kind of be a religious conversation relating to the topic in that context. But I don't know if you want to get into that since it is just
no. You would again. I asked the basis of your particular view is that being gay is wrong by nature of this particular God existing, right? So I would just then clarify and ask the question: how do we know this God exists to proclaim that being gay is wrong? It's going to go into the religious conversation, sure, right? But you're not going to have that justification.
Wait, so what do you mean by okay, so I just have to justify that the religion is true, essentially. That's what you're saying, right? Because if the religion is true. Oh yeah, by the way, a question. I think you mentioned this before. You grew up in a Christian household, correct?
Yeah.
And then when did you stop being religious?
I appreciate the cowboy hat. Thank you so much. I was probably like 17, 18 years old.
17 or 18. Okay, and what made you
couldn't rationalize the belief?
Okay, yeah,
appreciate the lock and key. Thank you so much, Nicole.
Perfect. Why couldn't you rationalize it?
I originally it was I couldn't make sense that a God would try to coerce me, an all-knowing, all-powerful, all-loving God would coerce me in terms of trying to get me to what's it called? Go to heaven, right? So essentially, they say either if you don't believe in me, you go to heaven, you go to hell. If you do believe me, you go to heaven. So it's like a sense of like coercing me to necessarily. I appreciate the gold mine. Thank you so much to go to or to like accept them.
Okay, so
appreciate the hearts. Thank you so much.
Okay, so that's okay. Yeah, fine. So that's okay. So that's fine in that sense. Can you explain to me exactly
because I remember you mentioned the point saying, okay, if God created everything, then you can say the same thing about two particles that made everything. My question.
Okay, so if you're just talking about explaining the world, I don't have a good explanation of why we exist. But it is the case, if you need an explanation, right, which we don't, right, I can provide an explanation that is more likely to be true than yours due to what's called Occam's razor, right? Because we can use the simplest explanation. Simple not being easiest to understand, but simple meaning that you require less assumptions to explain why we exist. THOM, I appreciate the Cash App. Thank you so much for the $15. Thank you very much.
Okay. This is completely off topic, but why is everyone adding me and saying IQ test?
Nicole, thank you so much for the candy party. Let's go, Nicole. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Nicole. Thank you so much. Absolute W's for Nicole in the chat, everyone. Don't worry about that. We're not doing that anymore.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I mean, usually I'm good at IQ tests, so I just wanted to let the chat know.
It wasn't even a legitimate IQ test. It's like a general knowledge thing, but
really, general knowledge.
I would just ask people like general knowledge questions.
Okay, I mean, whatever. I mean, chat thought they got me. I'm good at general knowledge. I'm good at my geography. That's for sure. Okay, so staying on topic here. So yeah, if I was to tell you,
appreciate that mustache. Thank you so much, Kitsune.
If I was to tell you which would be more believable, two particles creating the Earth or a God creating the Earth, knowing all the traits that God has, why would you believe in the two particles? Are you just saying that because, well, there's no proof that...
Nicole, thank you so much for the feather flock. Thank you so much. I don't believe that that's a sufficient explanation. I think it's more likely to be true than yours because it requires less assumptions to explain why we exist.
Yeah, no, but then wouldn't it be more believable that a God with all these characteristics and traits would be able to create like such complex things compared to just two particles? Obviously,
because under both models, there'd be an assumed property that they have the necessary properties to bring about this reality rather than another one. So the idea is that under God's view, God would have the necessary desires to bring about this reality rather than another one. Because it could have been the case that there's an infinite set of desires that could have created different realities that could have existed. Like there could have been a reality with just slime. I appreciate the hand art, thank you so much. Or a reality with just marbles, but it happened to be the case that there's a reality in which human beings are interacting with other human beings, and that God loves them, or there's this made in this image or whatnot. Okay, so the idea is that the reality is this way rather than being a different way. Okay, so that assumption exists under both models, right? So it is the case that that's already assumed in terms of them having the properties. That's why it only seems like you could argue that it wouldn't be simpler under the basis in which it is the simplest it could possibly be, by saying that essentially like these different characteristics, like being all-knowing, all-powerful, all good, right? These characteristics are like logically necessary, but that's like an extraordinary burden to fulfill.
Okay, that's fine. So we've gotten on the point to religion and God. I'm sure eventually we're going to come back to this in a second. However, this is the absolute main thing I cannot wrap my head around. And this is kind of like the main thing. If everyone, I feel like the point in gay intercourse, besides obviously being intimate with your partner, is besides that one point, it is completely useless. Besides that one point, because you cannot.
Is it wrong for me to engage in intercourse with an infertile woman?
Like I said, no, because they.
Yeah, but it's quote unquote completely useless outside of the context of pleasure or intimate relations with my relationship partner there.
Yeah, no, but that's what I said. Besides being intimate with your partner, it is completely useless. Having intercourse with a woman, she is of the nature to get pregnant. So that's what I mean. So if the majority, if not, not even all the people, if the majority of the people in the world were gay, then obviously we wouldn't be able to reproduce. That's that's
we would be able to reproduce. Gay people can still reproduce. They're fertile. They can reproduce with the opposite sex through engaging in intercourse. They can also reproduce through IVF, in vitro fertilization, or they can reproduce through like artificial insemination. So there are many different ways in which gay people can reproduce. So this argument here that like, oh, gay people can't reproduce if most people are gay, that's not true. Second of all, most people aren't going to be gay. Third of all, right, it doesn't even matter, right? Because again, if I were to apply this with any other circumstance, with for example, someone who's celibate, right?
Yeah.
Right. Do you think it's wrong to be celibate? Never to engage in intercourse with anyone, or you could refer to as asexual, right? You just don't have like the want to engage in intercourse with people. But I'm trying to describe the idea that like they never do engage in intercourse with anyone. Yeah. Thank you for the dinosaur. I appreciate it, Nicole. Thank you so much.
Yeah, but then that's what I'm saying. That is so people right now. So people that are in the LGBT community, or people that are just gay or lesbian, they are a minority. Is it better for them to be a minority or a majority? That's my question. Do you think it's better for gay people to be a minority?
I wouldn't argue either or. Right. I honestly, I could care less whether or not we describe most people to be gay or most people to be most people not to be gay. The same way I could probably care less whether or not most people are straight or most people are not straight.
Okay, so then
it simply is morally neutral to be straight or morally neutral to be gay. We're still, as a society, going to come up with how to be able to reproduce and move on, regardless of whether or not most people are gay or most people are straight. Like I think we're like assuming here that like people are just like so brain dead, right? Like the people aren't going to be able to reproduce. We've gone how many fucking generations, right, of human beings to like not reproduce now? Like that's a bit wild.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Okay, that's what I'm saying. For me personally, if it's kept at a minority, like if the majority of people in the world were straight, then yeah, 110%. I think that would be better. The thing that I don't understand is, what do you mean gay people can reproduce? How is that possible?
They can engage in intercourse with the opposite sex. They can engage in artificial insemination, and they can also engage in IVF, in vitro fertilization. If you would like me to describe any of these processes, I can.
Oh yeah, okay. So how are they going to engage in the opposite sex if they are gay or lesbian?
Yeah, so being gay or lesbian is just that you have an attraction for the same sex. So if it is the case that like someone is of the opposite sex, they can still engage in intercourse with them, and it has been the case throughout society, as people who are gay have masked themselves in a heteronormative society, which essentially says that like society views that like you should be straight. So in the society in which people are accepted to be straight, people would conform to those standards who are gay and would engage in intercourse with people who are of the opposite sex, even though they're not necessarily attracted to that, because they're trying to fit into the social and cultural expectations, right, of people in society, which is essentially what's called like compulsory heterosexuality.
Okay, so you just said all of that, okay, and that's fine. Now let me ask you something. Do you believe, after you saying all of that there are gonna seriously be people that don't find the other gender attractive and then have intercourse with them to make because there are babies born so frequently. Do you think that it's going to keep up to date and we are going to still be, I believe then that we're going to be so underpopulated then, because how many people are going to force themselves to have intercourse with the opposite sex that they don't find
that's not going to be the predominant method in our society today. The predominant method in our society today would probably be through IVF or artificial insemination, if it was the case that most people are gay. But again, it is the case that not most people are gay. So I'm really confused as to why this is some sort of argument against gay people.
It's
right?
not,
like, for example, like again, right, do you think it's wrong to never have intercourse with people? I think we didn't really answer that question. No, right?
Wrong to never have intercourse. But then again, it has to be kept at a minority. That's what I'm saying.
Kai, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Nicole, thank you so much for the dinosaur. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So, again, right. So what do you mean it should be kept at a minority?
At a minority, meaning that.
Oh, Chad, I did not mean to do that.
Sorry?
No, nothing. I just didn't mean to click on something.
All right. So, as I was saying, a minority, keeping it well below, what is it? So I believe that the growth of people in the LGBTQ plus community, it is growing. I don't believe it's obviously gonna. I don't believe for a second that the majority of the world is gonna be gay. I definitely don't believe that.
The reason why the perceived population of gay people is increasing is because it is the case that people who are gay are accepted more in society today.
Exactly.
Like, for example, we can actually point towards like this is happening in society in the past. People who were left-handed were looked at in a negative connotation in society, and you were expected, socially speaking, by the social norms of society, to be to be right-handed. Right. So once it was the case that people were more comfortable in acknowledging that they're left-handed, or it was more accepted, right? The percentage of people who are considerably left-handed in society shot up to around like 11%, 12%, something like that. Right. And it's stayed stagnant in there since then. So that same trajectory is likely what we're seeing with gay people right now. Appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much. Because we're just seeing such a broader sense of acceptance in Gen Z. And that's why we see a broader sense of people in Gen Z. Yo, Nicole, thank you so much. I appreciate the whale diving. Thank you so much. People in Gen Z coming out, right, and being accepted as gay. Whereas like in previous generations, that wasn't true.
Yeah, for sure. That is absolutely fine. And as I was saying, there is nothing, I feel like people get the notion that if I disagree with something about the LGBTQ plus community, that it feels like I'm hating or I don't support them or something like that. That is completely untrue. I'm saying, as I was saying before, to my point was I know that they're accepted more in society, which is why.
Julie, thank you so much for the Venmo. I appreciate it, Julie.
So I know that it is growing, and that is fine. That people are becoming more accepted. That is fine. But I'm saying the reason why it is best to keep it at a minority compared to what you just said, which is, it is okay if it is a majority. That's a problem and a half. Is that not a problem and a half if the majority?
No. Like, okay, so if you want to worry about fertility rates, let's look at this right now, right? So people,
but not even just fertility.
Yo, Trenton, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So people like have in like societies in which are not societies, in countries in which are like significantly more developed economically speaking, right, we see lower fertility rates. And that's because as people increase how much or how much like money they make or how much quality of life, how good their quality of life is, they require children less, right, to produce stuff for the household, to take care of people, to do stuff like that, right? And since it's less needed, right, people decide to have less children. So if you want to like address like how many children people are having, right, wouldn't that necessarily relate to then quality of life concerns? Thank you for the epic GG. I appreciate it, Noah. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let's go.
I feel like even the quality of life then would be decreased heavily because not a lot of
Nicole, thank you for the train. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Congratulations on the train, man. So yeah, as I was saying, not a lot of people in the LGBTQ community go into jobs that a lot of men do, and I mean men that are not in the community. So the majority of people, I feel like then even besides just the fertility rate, I believe that the fertility rate will be low. I also believe that jobs such as engineering, things like crafting, even aerospace, things in that nature, then I feel like it would drop immensely because gay people tend to be more feminine, lesbian people, yes, they tend to be more masculine in that sense.
Yo, Kathleen, thank you so much for the $25 Cash App. I appreciate it, Kathleen. Absolute W's for Kathleen in the chat, everyone. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I just like, okay, I don't like the stereotypes. Like, I don't think that like typically speaking lesbian women are necessarily like more masculine. I don't think that typically speaking gay men are like more feminine. I appreciate that email message. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I mean, if I saw statistics, maybe I would indicate that to be true, right? I haven't seen that, so I couldn't necessarily indicate that myself. So like when it relates to this, why do we say that ourselves that's true?
So you haven't seen the statistics on it?
No.
So for example, let's okay, yeah, that's fine. So let me put it to you like this then. For example, people in the LGBT community, a very, very, very low and the majority of them, okay, so a very low percentage of the people in the LGBT community, they don't go in jobs such as, but like they do, but it's a very low amount of people that do that. They go into jobs such as engineering, male-dominated industries. Yes, there are some that do. Of course, there are some that do, but the majority of them do not. Okay, and that.
Yeah, can you
that's
just
one
give
of
me
my
a
things.
source? Can you give me a source?
Yep, sure. Let me. If I go off the app, is that?
Yeah,
gonna...
it'll be paused and I won't be able to hear you, but you can just find the title and then come back and tell me.
Okay,
Yo, Noah Brown, thank you so much for the $20 Cash App. I appreciate it. Noah, W's for Noah in the chat, everyone. I really appreciate all the gifts, everyone, today. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it, everyone. TikTok's been a bit weird since the ban, so I really appreciate everyone coming through today, y'all. Yo, KP, thank you so much for the subscription as well. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. By the way, everyone, tomorrow I'm going to likely be doing the Trump topic, everyone. So just letting everyone know, tomorrow I should be live around 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I might go live earlier. Like, I'm going to want to. So hopefully I can get ready by then. Cause like low key chat, I've been trying to like go live earlier, but then I always take so long to get ready in the morning. So I start watching TikTok or I start watching someone's live, and then I forget. Yes, we do need to. I do like the new Trust Me Bro emote. Oh, can I show the chat real quick? The Trust Me Bro emote.
Hello.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So.
This is the new Trust Me Bro emote. How do y'all think about this one? Do y'all like the Trust Me Bro emote we have right now, or do y'all like this one? I think that's a good one.
10 times better. Anyways.
Yeah, I saved that one. New one? Yeah, I like the new one too.
Yeah, so I don't know if you consider this. I could definitely go and find a more credible source.
What was the source?
It was a Quora. Yeah, is that not credible?
Dude. Okay, so like Quora is
Quora
it's like a questions and answers sort of thing.
Yeah, no, but then it kind of, like it is true, and I definitely believe that you could definitely agree with that. It gay people more likely go into industries like hairdressing, more feminine type jobs. You know what I mean? I mean, I can find you a source, but
I'd like to see like overall statistics.
Okay.
That's what I like to see.
Okay. Hold. I should have
said. Andrew, thank you so much. You can look that up, or if you want to look that up and find that later, you can of course do that.
I should have saved these. Hold on. Give me.
Yeah, all right, everyone. Keep tapping that screen, everyone. Let's try to get to 1 million likes here today, everyone. I do appreciate everyone. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have been amazing today. I want to see how long I've been on today. How long have I been on? I think I've been on since like 1:30, everyone. So it's been like a bit over 6 hours at this point. I think that's how long we've been on for today. Let me check though. I do be tapping a base. I appreciate it, Trisha Jean. Thank you. No, like I know y'all be tapping so much, but it really, really does help. Actually, it really does help. Yeah, so the first one was almost 2 hours and 47 minutes. So yeah, we've been on for a bit over 6 hours, everyone.
Hello?
Yeah, what were you saying?
Yeah, so I have a source. I might have to go on and off just to
Gaslight Parker to stay on longer. Oh, I'll probably go on like my play Fortnite later because I didn't play Fortnite yesterday. So I'll probably play Fortnite. I don't know if I'll do live battles today or anything, but what's up?
Yeah, so if you can look it up yourself. It literally shows the most common jobs for people in the LGBT community. If you would like to look it up, I'll be more than happy to give it to you.
So what was the title?
If you look up blogs.ise. 1 second.
Blogs.ise.
Yeah, .ac.uk. It's obviously because I live in London, it's different.
Okay, and what was the title?
1 second. Yeah, so it is. There may be some truth to the gay job stereotypes. LSE business.
Maybe some truth to gay jobs stereotype.
and then it shows the statistics on
Content not found.
Really? Okay, hold on.
I searched it up literally from the blogs.ise.ac.uk website.
What if you were to just look up the title instead of the
yeah, I'll do that. So name the title again.
There may be some truth to the gay job stereotype, and then the study is LSE Business Review, and then it shows.
All right, here we go. I clicked on it from 2016.
You got it right.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Okay, it says there's an unusually high concentration of gay or lesbian workers in certain occupations. For example, both gay men and lesbians are overrepresented in psychology, law, social work, university teaching, and there are real occupation patterns behind some popular stereotypes, from the gay flight attendant to the lesbian truck driver. Did they give any source?
I believe so. 1 second.
Okay. This is our hypothesis. So this is their hypothesis. So they didn't necessarily have it for sure yet. Dan, I appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much. Yeah. So table 1 list of the occupations. 50. Okay. So let's look at this. They have a longitudinal study in Ellison Health from 2008 to 2009, which doesn't have anything.
Hold on, let me ask you something. Besides the sources, which my fault, I definitely should have saved them 110%. I take full credibility for that. Besides the sources, just and answer an honest question here, okay? Don't even be biased. Okay, I completely answer honestly. Have you ever seen a gay engineer or a gay carpenter or a gay pilot, for example? Have you seen them before with like with your own ass? Have you? A lot of people saying, yeah. I mean, I disagree personally. Have you seen them before? Yes, you have. Coming from the comments. Because I'm telling you right now, that's what I mean. The sources, yes, they will back me up. Obviously, my fault. I should have saved the sources so I can give it to you. But at the same time, it just goes to show that the statistics literally show it, and that's what I mean by the majority.
That's not statistics, though.
I mean, I know. I mean, I'm saying like the statistics. Okay, yeah, I should have saved the statistics and then showed them to you. Yeah, that's my fault. But that's what I mean, though. It just goes to show that if the majority are gay or are in the LGBT community, not only would the fertile rate be lower, but then at the same time, jobs wouldn't be. I feel like a lot of things would go undone. Buildings wouldn't be maintained properly because not a lot of LGBT.
Appreciate the handout. Thank you so much, Laura.
Go into maintenance, go into plumbing. All of that stuff is important.
What's your point with all this, by the way?
That because you are saying that that you don't care if the majority of people are gay, the majority.
Yeah, and what's wrong with that?
Because, like I was saying, the fertility rate would be low, and
wait, that's with our current social expectations in society. That's with our current social decisions, right? Like that. I mean, that would likely change given that there would be some sort of crisis on our hands if that was the case.
All right.
There wouldn't be a crisis though when it relates to that, because people would just be able to determine that and fix that.
All right. I would just like to say then, I guess, I don't know. I definitely 110% feel like I brought up some good points. So I don't know. I feel like 110% it just goes back down to the fact that I don't know why you kick me, Babes, because you've just been absolutely bantered, mate. Do you know what I mean? So stop kicking me from lives because I just want to debate with you sometimes, and I don't know why. Yeah.
Why do I kick you?
Yeah, because you feel like I'm a troll, Babes. Sometimes I want to have a debate, I didn't want it to be this one. I didn't want it to be the transgender one. I wanted it to be something that I'm actually educated in. Do you know what I mean?
What debate are you educated in?
Spanking is abuse. I feel like I'm very educated in that.
Appreciate this description. Thank you so much. You think it's not abuse?
No, and I could definitely prove it to you because I've watched some of the debates before, and I've waited like 2 hours to try get in, and I can't fathom. Do you know what I mean? I cannot.
Jay, thank you so much for the fourth month subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
And obviously, I don't think you're going to go into this, but the Palestine-Israel debate, that's probably the thing that I'm most educated in.
You said you're pro-Palestine, right?
Yeah, and I definitely don't think you're going to get into that because obviously, I remember you saying that you didn't really have a stance on it.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm against like bad things that have been done by Hamas and bad things that have been done by the Israeli government, right? So like I'm just like pro the people. That's the general I would go for.
But then that's what I would disagree.
I just don't know.
Fine. I mean, if you are neutral, then like no disrespect.
I don't know if I'm neutral, but I call out the bad things. I don't know what you mean by neutral.
Yeah, okay, because then that would make you neutral though, babes. Because listen, I feel like if you are educated, then you would definitely be pro-Palestine. I feel like the only people that support Israel are
appreciate the hand art. Thank you so much.
Are either very uneducated or very stubborn. If you are pro-Israel,
what do you mean by what do you mean by pro-Israel? Do you mean pro the Israeli government? Because I just told you that I'm not.
Pro-Israel, supporting the Israeli government, supporting the idea.
There you go. I just told you I'm not the pro-Israel government.
Yeah, no, hold on. Yeah, but I didn't say you though. I said people that support Israel.
Yeah, you said people who are neutral though. That's what you're referencing.
No. I said people that are pro-Israel are very stubborn or are just very uneducated. People that are neutral, I feel like they are just a bit uneducated. I feel like.
Well, yeah, of course I'm uneducated on it, but like. That's not to say that there aren't uneducated people that are pro either side, right? There are uneducated people who are pro positions.
Because the Palestine-Israel is very, very, very. It's people like to say it's complicated. There are some complicated things in terms of history, but I'm telling you right now, in terms of just everything in general, it is the most simple thing that you can understand. I don't know how people. I cannot fathom people that actually believe in pro-Israel. I don't understand it. They must be so uneducated or really stubborn. So yeah, so if you were to ever have which I don't think you are. If you were to ever have a Palestine-Israel debate,
if I was gonna. I'm not gonna do one-on-one debates. I would, and also like I wouldn't be debating against people who are like against people being fucking unalived on the strip of Gaza. Like that's clearly like that, and like the occupation against those things, right?
Yeah, no,
those are obvious. I don't think that I would debate against stuff like that, right? See, what I would debate against is like people who think it's okay to unjustly, right? Or people who think it's okay just to go unalive innocent civilians. That's what I would debate. Like, that's fucking wild for people to be out there, like, literally thinking it's okay to do that shit. That's crazy. Regardless what side you're on, killing innocent civilians is fucking bad.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And perfect. And I agree with you in that sense. People like to justify Israel to what they're doing right now because of what Hamas did. Yes, what Hamas did was bad, but what Israel's been doing to them for the past 75 years is
been doing to the people of Palestine.
Yeah.
Right.
Doing to the people. Yeah.
But I mean that doesn't justify Hamas, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course. Because
we both agree on that.
Yeah, of course. I'm just saying for people that are educated in that sense, that those are the people that like to have. Of course. So a debate
I'm probably going to. I'm not doing one-on-one, but I'm going to do, likely speaking, like a huge panel where I'm going to have a 2v2, and then it's going to be me and like two other people mediating it.
Okay, if
the girl. Thank you so much, the girl engineer. Absolute W's, absolute W's. But yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I'll probably have to find people for that and whatnot. So I'll definitely, I'll let you know.
That's fine. Yeah, and then obviously the spanking as abuse thing. That's something that I'd like to that I would definitely like to discuss with you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, make sure to come on that time when I'll look for you, man.
All right, babes.
All right, bro. Appreciate you coming on.
All right, babes.
All right, everyone. I am going to end it here today, everyone. Just letting everyone know. I did want to say a few things before I do end it here today, like associated with like what I was kind of just talking about in terms of like the Palestine-Israel thing. We're going to be doing that here pretty soon, along with like we have a vaccine topic that's coming here pretty soon as well. I think it's like, why are all vaccinations wrong or something like that? So we're going to be debating people on that stuff. We already have like a huge bibliography set up for the vaccines thing. It's like super, super long. But yeah, in terms of the Palestine-Israel conversation, it's going to be, likely speaking, I appreciate the superpower. Thank you so much. A 2v2. So 2 people are pro-Palestine, 2 people who are pro-Israel, and then me, Athena, and Matt. Okay. Me, Athena, and Matt are going to be essentially the hosts. I'm going to be like the main mediator and like host. And then like they're there for like fact checking and like adding extra conversation stuff and like that. No, Dean. Yeah, no, Dean wouldn't be a part of this. That would be the whole panel. That's a full panel. I appreciate that. The Saga, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you so much. So that's going to be the panel for that. Likely speaking, we're gonna have to try to find 2 people on each side, and hopefully we can do that, because easily something like that can divulge into something that's very, very harmful and can spread bad shit. So like I've seen that happen on a bunch of countless lives, and same thing with Athena. So like we were trying to like deal with that. Secondly, what else was I going to relate to before I get off? I'm forgetting. I think that's mainly it. Yeah. There's just like a lot of misinformation, as well. And I wanted to deal with that. That's why Matt and Athena are going to be on there, is that all 3 of us are going to be able to fact check really hard. I'm not going to have to worry about fact checking as much because I have both Athena and Matt. So, but like I am going to worry more about like mediating. And then also we don't know whether or not we're going to do 2v2 set up with people that we've already picked, or if we're just going to select random people and then we can kind of just like mediate on that basis. Because we do have people where we can essentially make sure that there's not going to be misinformation spread to a large extent, and there's not going to be like anti-Semitism and Islamophobia and like that type of stuff's being spread as well. So like that's one thing as well that we kind of have set up with that sort of panel that I wouldn't be able to get if I didn't do a panel like that. So that's why I think that like that's the best way we can do that. But by the way, everyone, I am going to turn off the sub-only chat. I appreciate everyone who did come on today, everyone. I love y'all so much. I'm going to send everyone over to Dean's second account, everyone right now. I know he needs some help because he got banned. Again, I don't know what's going on with him, but we're going to send everyone over to It's Dean real quick. Spam Parker raid, spam love from Parker. It's not Dean. Spam Parker raid, spam love from Parker. Love everyone so much. Have a fantastic night, everyone. Thank you for the little crown. I appreciate it. Have a great night, y'all. Peace out, everyone.